when we were last playing this game. Yeah. We were doing the main story. We discovered all sorts of things. We went into the Tower of Zot. We found out that a dragon is behind the throne at Radz-at-Han. And, yeah, well, I mean, jeez. Isn't that enough? I feel like that's enough. Yeah, so... When Gaja go Gaga. Okay. And yeah, like, so the MSQ, it keeps going. It keeps providing. The content is real. It's fantastic. I didn't change Noodle's color. I haven't been at my PC today. I've been cleaning. And, yeah, I don't even want to know. Yeah, I've not been here. My hair has impressive bounce. It really does, doesn't it? I can sort of feel it up on my head. Beanie hair. I was wearing the beanie. Oh, dude, crazy. Yesterday, 32 degrees. Today, 12 degrees. Oh. I feel sorry for all the tourists here. That probably, like, dude, that probably wrecked people. Like, because it's rough. It's tough on your body, man. You can't take that. You're not supposed to be able to take that. I wanted to look at the Bicolor gemstone trader quickly. One sec. Because I just wanted to see if there's... If I can go do this, I'll do this as well. It's already about to finish, though. I just wanted to see if there's new stuff, because I got the second tier. Dude, it's a big drop in temp. We don't understand it. No one understands it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, dude, I feel so bad for them. Like, look, just for, like, context, it's winter for us now. And we had 32 yesterday. But you guys... In Europe, you guys have your summer now, and apparently I keep reading these headlines where you are literally having like record-breaking temperatures, and they predicted this coming week in certain parts of Europe would be the highest temperature ever recorded. God, man, what's happening? What's happening? Did I get this already? I didn't. I got the Labyrinthos one. Yeah, there we go. It's crazy. You guys are not built for this shit. The British people... Yeah, dude, I know. You know, you don't have to tell me that. I know. And no one is built for these changes, these fluctuations. Spain's 42? 35 average? Crazy, dude. Yeah, it feels bad. You know... for a little while I was like, yeah, global heating, because people like global warming. People are like, yeah, global warming actually means global cooling. I'm like, hell yeah, man, cold. I like the cold. Shit, make it cold. But then they like, along with that, they're like, oh, but heat too. And I'm like, ah, shit, deal breaker. No. Deathcore, yo, what up? Thing is, like Deathcore, for instance, he lives in Cape Town. And some other people, my friend Sean, who jumps in here all the time, he lives in a different town, also just a little bit up the coast from Cape Town. It's like, they don't have the same weather as us. We have this like weird tropical weather where it can be hot the one day and like cool the next day. I think those guys slightly more south, further down south, have like much more consistent weather. The previous town we lived in had way more consistent weather. It was far better, far nicer for us. Like, it didn't have these fluctuations the whole time. Sweden's also had unusually hot weather. Yeah, dude. With the humidity as well, it's like, it's crazy. So we're gonna go to the main story. I went down there to go and buy the map, and I'm testing the Chocobo speed out, but I actually also wanted to do a fate or two, but there aren't any, so we're just gonna skip it, and we're just gonna run for the main story. It's fine. The time of year you constantly research getting air cons, but then don't bother. Because of the 1 year a week you'd... 1 year a week a year you'd use it. Exactly. Here, it's a different story. It's just not common here. But like, if it's not something you're going to be using all the time... and man, I don't know. Is there anything that would like say that using an aircon the whole time is unhealthy or something like that? Like, isn't it good for your body to sweat every now and then? Isn't that artificially like? Isn't it like really dry air? Like, I don't know. I'm actually. This is a question I'm asking. Is it bad to sit with air conditioned air the whole time, or is it good? Is it better for your body to have like this like consistency? Which one would your body prefer? Does anyone know? Are there any, like, biologists in chat that can answer the question? Bodyologists, maybe? Yeah, we don't have electricity half the time, so we can't even think about getting an aircon. A humidifier. Hey, Goratan, sorry, I didn't say hello, but like, let me just address the humidifier. I live in a humidifier. This town of ours, it is one big humidifier. Dude, we have like 80% humidity, standard, default. It never drops below. It goes up, you know, but it never goes down. Like, this is what we have. Dude, I'd live in a fridge too. I would. Oh god, I love the cold, man. I'm already dreading summer and we're not even, like, there yet. It's crazy. I can't. I'm not ready for it, man. No, in South Africa, there's no point. Like, it's a waste of time even considering an aircon. In South Africa. Yeah, you're right, Deathcore. Oh, I love this combat music, dude. By the way, I didn't sleep last night, and today I didn't sleep today, and oh god, it's been a busy day. I'm gonna be tired tonight, okay? If there's a lot of yawning, I'm apologizing up front because I can't do anything about it. My body is rebelling. Lillian's rough night continued late into the night, and yeah, everyone's just starved for rest here. Apology not accepted. That's fine. I don't care. I just want to do like, for those 3 people that ever show up who are like allergic to yawning. Hasnur's been one of them. You go for a walk at 10 p.m. Ah, that sounds like a dream, man. I'd love that as well. At 10 p.m. I have to be going to bed already because I'm old and I get up early. I don't get a choice, dude. It's like I said to Eileen the other day, oh, I'd love to sleep a little bit later, and she's okay, yeah, sure, sleep later. Then 6:30 comes along and Lillian's standing in the doorway of the bedroom and she shouts, "Pa! Come look at what I made! Pa!" God, I'm like, okay, man, thanks. God. Jeez. I'm like, okay, man. It's okay, man. Yeah, what, sleep? As if. Come look at what I made. And it's like, she goes through the list first. She's like, "Ma!" And then she's like, "Oh, ma!" And then, like, no one replies. Then, like, she waits. And I can hear the, like, cogs turning in the brain. I can hear it from bed because I've already woken up at that point. Then I hear tip, 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 tip. Then 2 seconds later, she's standing in the door. Pa! She doesn't say it exactly like that. I'm sorry. She doesn't sound like that. She sounds much cuter. But the idea stands. And that's how I hear it when I'm just trying to sleep in the morning. I always like being cold, man. Cold is the way. Here we go. We're continuing. The Jewel of Thavner. Had enough rest, have you? No. God, Jesus. Oh, too soon. Oh, thanks, Thancred. Thanks. Wow. Way to eavesdrop on my conversation, you shit. Never were one for being idle. Right. Varsha and Pedas come to Megaduta at our earliest convenience. The others will join us there once they finish tending to the prisoners. Ah, wait. On second thought, you and Estinian should go ahead. Need to make a quick detour by the great work. We left Graha in the alchemist's care, you see. Best to fetch him before he's crammed into a specimen jar. Just you and me then. The guardsmen at the gate should wave us through. We get to see the city now. If Saf's awake, he's up to mischief. Dude, Saf is just like my daughter then. Helene actually, it was my mom's birthday today, and Helene actually just like handed Lillian over to Omar in the morning. But I mean, the thing with Omar is, my mother, she relishes the time with Lillian in the morning. Like, it's her time to play with Lillian. And thank you. I'll tell her that you said happy birthday. It's her time in the morning to play with Lillian. She plays Duplo with her. They play clay. They draw stuff. They build houses out of pillow forts, as you could call it. And they play, man. They play. Jeez, man, they play. And this morning, Lillian just came back. Helene just came back to bed. Like, she basically dressed Lillian up. She she shoved her out the door, and she was like, "Okay, I'm going to sleep." Didn't give her food. Didn't do anything. Lillian just went out there and lived her life. And she had cake for breakfast this morning as well. It was my sister's birthday cake. My sister's birthday was yesterday, and today was my mom's birthday. And then I mentioned yesterday, the whole night long, Lillian kept waking up asking, "Did Tanya save me some cake?" The whole night long. And then this morning, the first thing she said when she opened her eyes was, "Is my cake ready?" God. Oh, shit, man. She got her cake, dude. She ate it too. She got a lot of cake. Today was the day. Jeez. Yeah. Too much celebrating. We went out for coffee and she had ice cream. She had cake for breakfast. She had cake for dinner. She just had cake, man. Dude, she's insane. Yeah, listen. Little monster. But yeah, she sang some nice songs. She's just, man, yeah, she's in top form recently. She was given a German flag. I mentioned this. I think I mentioned it 2 days ago. She was given a German flag. The lady at the German shop gave her a German flag, and then she sang a German flag song recently about the German flag being the best. What kind of cake? I have no idea. My sister always makes diet cakes. By diet cakes, I mean like keto cakes with almond flour and no sugar, no real sugar. She uses like artificial sugar or whatever. I don't even know what it was, man. I don't know what it was. My mother, we didn't have a cake for my mother. We just went out and had something at the restaurant. Yeah, I mean, it was like an almond... You could call it like an almond sponge cake. That's what I would call it. A vanilla almond sponge cake. Fantastic. So good. She served it with cream and berries. Assorted fresh berries and cream. It was really good. And it's obviously, for them, it's not for me like that. I don't give a hoot. But for them, it's nice if they can like say, oh yeah, it's diet friendly as well. So like, boom. They get a diet friendly cake. They enjoy it. They don't feel guilty. Good for them. Good for them. I asked what's wrong with her. She is accomplished when it comes to making stuff. And right now, she had her own restaurant. I don't know if you remember that. But like right now, they are doing keto. So she made a keto cake. So it's like, it's so that they can enjoy it and have the cake with the family and you know, stay on their diet. And I'm like all for people going on diets that make them happy. Going on diets that sort of give them the tools that they need to manage their conditions, their weight, their whatever else. And yeah, good for them. That's all I say. And I don't really care, you know. I will always just say cake's cake. And if it tastes good, I don't care what's in it. And let me tell you right now, I say she's accomplished because like you taste it. If I had to give you a slice of that cake, tufty fella, with the cream on, with the berries on, you probably wouldn't call it out as a diet cake. You'd think to yourself, Jesus Christ, oh, that's a good cake. You would think that to yourself, and yeah, that's how it works here. And like it wasn't always like that. They sort of mix it up. They haven't been on keto all this time. They change their ways quite often. Right now it's been keto for a while. Yeah. When we went to the restaurant today, everyone gets to have their own thing. That's cool too. So I had another muffin because I was like, yeah, man, why not? I had the blueberry one today. Lillian had the ice cream. Let me think what else there was. Helene had a chocolate croissant. My father also had a muffin. The kids had slices of cake. So they had their real cake, actually. That's Oren and Hopper. And yeah, I don't know. It's good. You need to start your diet tomorrow. Saf working at the bakery means he's always bringing home tasty shit. You gotta watch out for that, man. You know what the problem is? I don't even work at the bakery and I'm bringing home tasty shit the whole time for my wife because... Yeah, man. I know what the best antidepressants are. And it's not antidepressants. It's coffee and pastries. Coffee and pastries, dude. Actually, I'll even extend that to coffee, pastry, and pizzas. Best antidepressants you could ever get for a depressed person. Yeah, yeah. I'm serious. Shit works wonders. Oh my god. Oh my god. And we scored big time. So, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Where's Sylvie? He's missing all the stories. Oh god. 2 days ago I went to the petrol station to grab a quick coffee. Speaking of, you know, antidepressants. I got the coffee for Helene. I didn't buy myself one. I just bought Helene one. And I bought Lillian a baby foamy, it's called. It's a baby chino. And what happened was, there was a guy in front of me in the queue. Alright? And he ordered 6 coffees for his whole family who was sitting in the car. And then the guy behind the counter was like, hey, put your cell phone number into this little terminal over here, and you'll get credit towards a free coffee. Boom, boom, boom. You know, if you reach 10 purchased, then so every 10 that you buy, you get one free one. It's like, you know, it's a loyalty program. Okay. and then the guy was like, huh? And it's noisy. Okay, it's like it's a gas station shop, right? The coffee place is right there in the gas station shop. And then the guy's like, put your phone number in, and you can get a free coffee. And the guy's like, what about my phone number? And then I was standing right next to this guy, and it wasn't an old dude. It was just really noisy. Like, I don't know, because his whole family was in there with him, and like they were all just like yakking. And then I said to him, because I was right next to him, and this other guy was behind like a glass panel, so he couldn't really like hear him nicely. I said to him, yeah, if you put your phone number in, then it counts towards your loyalty points, and you can come here again, and then at a certain point you'll get a free coffee. And the guy's like, oh, geez, man, I never come to these places, and I won't come back. We live in a small town, he tells me, and he says, this is the first time they come to Seattle Coffee in 6 months. And he said it's a waste on him. And then he's like, hey, do you want to put your phone number in? And I'm like, sure, I'll put my phone number in. Beep, 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 beep. Bop. And boom. I get the credit. So then I go, and then I just claimed a free coffee. Then I go back to the shop the next day, and they have another free coffee for me. And the nice thing about the free coffees is that, I'm sorry, I get very excited about free stuff, is that you get to take anything off the menu. So you can take a grande extra frappe latte with butterscotch sauce and extra cream on top with a gulp of ice cream and a dab of the good whiskey, okay? And you can just get all of that for free. You take whatever you want. You can order the most absurd shit from their menu, and you can just like pile it on there. And it's fantastic. And then they're just like, okay, you can have that one free if you want. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. So it's a big deal. And then today, yeah, I go back there, I bought Helena coffee, and it was free. So I put some extras in there and make it nice for her, and it's, yeah, that's the dopamine. that's the hit. That's the antidepressant that she needs. So yeah, good coffee, free coffee, better coffee. It's what we like around these pods. Ash, what's up, man? Nice to see you. Hello. Dude, free stuff. With the tower gone, I expect the state of alert will be lifted. I mean, okay, let's go. Honored scions, feel free to enter at your leisure. As I cannot leave my post, I'm afraid you must make your own way. Should you require directions in the city, the sentry stationed at the fountain atop the steps should be glad to assist you. Anyway, yeah, so if I want to manage my wife's depression, coffee. Although she keeps telling me not to buy her coffee, but then she graciously accepts it and feels good about it. But, I mean, yeah, you know, when it's free, it's free. Though I have been to Radz-at-Han before, this place is a veritable maze. Rather than risk getting lost, we best ask for directions from the sentry at the fountain. Lead the way. Don't expect me to act as your tour guide like certain others. Oh, he's coming with. Okay. We're in this city. Ooh. People said that they like this more than Charlotte, and so here we go. Here we go. Dude, it's empty. Where? Come on. Come on. Are they going to pack this place with people at some point? Attentive Radiant. Ah, Mistress Lumen, I presume. I understand you are here with for an audience with the satrap. If you require directions to Megaduta, I should be glad to provide them. The satrap's residence is situated in Dharma, the highest part of Radz-at-Han. To get there, I'd ordinarily recommend a route that takes you by the bazaars in the city's north. Due to the state of alert, however, most businesses are currently closed and the Aetherite disabled. As such, I'll provide you with an alternate path. First, please ascend the steps next to this fountain, then continue left. There will be more steps. Upon ascending them, you will emerge on Paksa's path. Proceed through the large door on the right, and you will arrive at Ruveda Fibers. Within, you'll find another sentry who will give you further guidance. Dude, what the... In other words, we head up. Sounds straightforward. Thanks. Thanks. Okay, so I can explore. I'm not going to. Too much. Just because I feel like I want to follow the speech bubbles and see what they have to say for themselves. This is the best zones where the raid stuff is, but lately people have been hanging out more in Garlean. Garlean's busy, dude, compared to... Well, I mean, I don't see much going on here, but maybe I'm in an alternate version of this place right now. I don't know how it works. I don't know how phasing works in this game. Yes, I know about this portal. It leads to a nearby island. The treasure vault of one of Radz-at-Han's wealthiest families. Oh, okay. They took the god of luck for their guardian, on account of which they occasionally open up a section of their vault for aspiring treasure hunters to try their own luck, or so they say. There are also coffers hidden across the land that act as portals. Find one, you gain access to the vault. Shit, that sounds like a treasure goblin from Diablo. Something to bear in mind in case you exhaust your funds while on the road. Tis a troublesome experience, as I can pertinently attest. Oh, did he do that? Well, he's not... Yeah, okay. I mean, Estinian's not the one to talk to about stuff like this. We know that now. This is closed. For the first 2 months, this was full. After raiding became rather pointless, since you got everything... Oh, okay. Then people still rather gone to Garlean. Garlean has already got nicer music. This sounds fine. I like the instruments that they're using, you know. Very Eastern, like Indian maybe sounding. But yeah, it's the Stormblood treasure map dungeon. Really? I'm 5? I'm 5? Okay, I thought it was I'm 5. This door's open. Stormblood. What up, Maze? Yo. Hello? Heading to Megaduta, are you? Well, in that case, please follow this hallway to my right, then go through the door atop the stairs. You'll emerge at the entrance of an airship landing where another sentry should be able to assist you. Incidentally, if you ascend the steps on either side of me, you'll find workshops of Ruveda fibers. Though you're free to observe the artisans, take care not to lose your way. I'll go and look, sure. Wait, what? Cool. Cool. Wait, I'm free to... Oh, okay, here we go. I was about to say, there's nothing here. Shit, that's cool. Hey, look up there. That's a lookout point. Look out. Ruveda Fibers. The state-sponsored workshop is famed for producing silk thread of exquisite quality. Its sericulture and weaving techniques were once jealously guarded secrets, but security measures have become lax since Ul'dah and other nations have begun manufacturing their own silk fabrics. Cool. I like these little tidbits of lore. What is this? It's another one to talk. Let's check what he says. Why is he going to have something to say about the fiber place? Yikes. This should be good. Ah, Thavnerian weave. Hard to imagine a more vibrant stuff. I dare say Emmerich would be partial to the gold thread. And the blue, of course. He loves his blue. Yes, he does. Never put much thought into what I wear. A spare set of clothes is usually all I carry, and that's enough. I can always obtain something locally. Sounds like you, yes. That's my man. That's my man, Estinian. My man, Estinian. Wait, are we going up? I think we're going up, right? No, it looks like... Oh, shit, I went... Okay, it was the wrong way, but let's go up anyway. Cool. This place looks really nice, but I bet it would look way nicer if it wasn't foggy. Oh, interesting. Interesting. You call that a jumping puzzle? Wait, what? Nah, touche. Shit. Yeah, the fog is ruining it, man. The fog is ruining it. Nilopala nourishments. Hamsa were originally reared for the sole purpose of harvesting their venom until a breeder, by the name of Nilopala, devised a technique to remove the creature's toxin glands. The birds suddenly became a viable source of tender, succulent meat, and before long, Hamsa dishes were considered a staple of Hannish cuisine. The Play-Doh palette. Oh, dude, it looks fantastic, though. And, you know, you can clearly see it's inspired by, like, Indian history and traditions and, like, culture and whatever you want to call it. But you can't really see the colors here. Like, you need it to be daytime. Like, this weather's just not... It's not working, man. It looks good when all the colors are actually vibrant. I don't know. It works. I'll say that. It works. And that's actually exactly it. Like you say, it's unique. It's different from what we've seen thus far in Final Fantasy, for sure. Because, like, Final Fantasy, I would say, for the most part, has been very business, you know? It's always business. Everything's business. Ishgard's business. Uldar, business. Different kind of business, but business. Even... Limsa, business. It's a more lewd business, but it's business nonetheless. You know? It's like they're in the business of ERP. The guys in Gridania, they're in the business of like seeds and plants and green shit and whatever. It's like... If you're here for an airship, I'm afraid all flights have been suspended until further notice. Let's not even bring up Charlayan. State of alert still in effect, perhaps not for the best. That aside, we're not here for the airship. We have business at Megaduta. In that case, permit me to direct you. From here, it's quite simple, really. Ascend these steps, then continue straight ahead across the bridge. You can't miss it. These steps. Oh, I just came from there. Oh, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Much better already, dude. Look at this. Huge. 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 It's looking better already. It's coming out. The sun's coming out. Huge. I remember passing here with Varshan. Situation being as it was, he regretted not being able to show us the sights. Life has yet to return to normal here, but when it does, you ought to pay it another visit. Though the city's confusing, the food is quite good. I'm partial to Hamsa myself. The meat's surprisingly tender and flavorful. Squawk, squawk! Yeah. Damn, I'm owning. Look at this. Here's another one. Come, Mestinian, don't be afraid to get your boots wet. Oh, this is Megaduta. The Palace of the Satrap serves not only as a residence, but also center of Radz-at-Han's government, meaning Cloud Messenger. Cloud Messenger in the old Arkasodara tongue. Megaduta was built at the summit of a rocky megalith. It's great doors admit an endless stream of servants, petitioners, and official visitors. And residents, hopefully, too? Or don't people live here? I'm guessing no mounts. Yeah, no mounts here either. It's... it's not frustrate me. It's not the word, actually. I wouldn't say it frustrates me. It annoys me slightly that they have so many cool architectural pieces, so many cool trees, plants, even so many cool unique items in this game, and you can't even get half of them for the housing. I realize that they probably have a plan to like drip feed us the items over the next who knows how many months till the next expansion or whatever, but like it still sucks balls, man. They should just give us a bunch more, you know, more than we have. Let's go. Greetings and welcome to Megaduta. May I inquire after your business? We are the members of the Sign of the Seventh Dawn, come for an invitation with His Excellency. Of course, we've been expecting you. I'll show you to the audience chamber. If you'd please follow me. You agree completely? Yeah, man. As a housing enthusiast, I'd like an elephant with plants squirting out of its trunk. I'd like that. Sure, sure. I'd like one of these, like, opulent-looking chairs. Voice acting, here we go. There we are.
Are we the last to arrive? I hope we've not kept you waiting.
Not at all. Your comrade is feeling better, I trust.
You heard about what Mr. Man here did.
Much better, thank you. Harness remedies are certainly potent, in more ways than one.
This man saved hundreds of lives.
One becomes accustomed to the taste, although I hope you never have cause to do so. Pray, take your ease.
Take your ease, guys. Jeez. Hello?
Full glad I am to see you all unharmed.
Okay, Sasuke. Calm down, dude.
Valiant scions, for your heroism, you have my boundless gratitude. You cast down that dire tower and set free its hapless captives. You cleanse their souls of its corrupting influence.
I mean, that was rather impressive, wasn't it?
No words of thanks will suffice. In place of platitudes, I offer a bounty of warding scales.
Shit.
Pray accept your due reward, along with the goodwill of Radz-at-Han.
Alchemists throughout the land were put to work in the forging of your talismans. The finished ones have been collected, and now await you at the High Crucible of Alchemia.
Cool, dude.
Present this letter when you are ready to take them into your possession.
We are humbled by your generosity. Know that the inventive wisdom of Radz-at-Han will be vital in restoring serenity to our star.
It's true.
Every
guys are
single
smart.
one of those scales came from you, didn't they? You must still be in such pain.
Really? What? Don't they just come off naturally? Oh, shit. What the hell? Oh my god, he's raw.
'Tis of no moment, a mere annoyance compared to the dreadful suffering inflicted upon this land and its people.
Okay, wow, this guy. Shoot him with your healing lasers.
My involvement in the Dragon Song War afforded me a glimpse of the myriad sorrows which consumed both dragon and man. Though you were half a world away, such tragedies as befell your kin must have affected you deeply. And yet, you chose to live among men.
In the age when that conflict first bloomed, my choice had already been made.
Oh.
In some distant place, man slew dragon, and dragon slaughtered man. Yet no hate could I muster for those smiling faces which did look to me for guidance. Not even my brother's righteous rage could rally me to his cause. I huddled here, secret and still, hoping against hope that which I had built would remain untouched by the chaos and carnage.
Good for you, man.
'Twould seem we share the same desire for peace, great Vritra. To that end, I wonder if we might trouble you with another question.
Oh god, here it comes.
The Telophoroi are intent on recreating the final days, an apocalyptic event which we know to predate the sundering of the star. As the longest lived among us, know you aught of this terrible cataclysm?
Nay. When war and strife drove my sire from his home, he crossed the great expanse with only our unhatched eggs as company. He alighted upon a shattered source, its 13 reflections long since scattered beyond the rift. Of events preceding his arrival, he knoweth naught, save that which Hydralin hath deigned to disclose.
Oh, are they in contact?
I see. So again, 'tis the inscrutable Hydralin to whom you must look for answers.
Okay, big H. I have to talk to the flower, I guess. Is he looking at me?
Seek you to divine the will of this star. If so, I have a tale which may afford you some small comfort.
They really showing his little meaty bit off here. Damn, that's yuck, dude.
'Tis a story from my youth, many, many years ago. To my sire, I once posed the question, of all the stars in the sky, why didst thou settle upon this one? To which Midgardsormr did reply, 'twas the last bastion of hope. He believed, so long as Hydralin endured, so too might dragonkind.
That makes so much sense. They basically came here because they thought Hydralin had the best chance.
Solemn and portentous were his words. What deeper meaning they held, I could not, dared not pursue. 'Tis a stone I've left unturned ever since. Yet take you solace in the knowledge that whatsoever Hydralin does strive towards, 'tis an ideal which hath earned my sire's conviction.
I look fantastic.
Thank you, Vritra. You've given us warm reassurance in a world gripped by cold uncertainty.
While I'm sure we all have a great many questions, I think it's time we collect the talismans and be on our way. Our fight against the Telophoroi is far from finished.
Big true. You got anything else to give us, Dragon Man?
We must take our leave, but please do inform us if we can provide any further assistance.
We actually had other stuff to do here, man. Like, you know, initially we came here to see if we could find out, like, is this... So what about Charlene? We're gonna go back there now and just pound our head against that wall? These guys must know something. They must be able to give us something. Come on, man. Give us something. Tell us something. Oh, shit. Curtsy. You little lady. Oh, private audience.
Prithee, a moment.
Oh, shit, dude. Business boots. Business boots. That's me, man. Look at those boots. Those boots mean business.
There is one whom my sire hath judged worthy of honor and respect. The one known to men as Eorzea's champion. This hero of renown and rumor. 'Tis thee.
Yeah, man. That's me. Eorzea's champion. Edgar Summer and I have crossed paths, yes. I only wish he could be here with us now. Oh, look at that face, dude. The facial expressions are pretty good.
Of his clash with Omega and the long slumber which was his price. Yet even closed in sleep, my father's eyes are far from blind. He is watching over thee, watching over this world.
Okay. Give me a nugget. Give me something.
Revelation most pleasing that thou, a child of man, had gained Midgardsormr's trust.
Yeah,
But
for you.
alongside mine elation runneth a rivulet of dread.
Does he think I can be corrupted?
For upon thy life's reel wind too many
Oh,
threads
shit.
of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with woe.
Oh my god.
Amidst this tangled knot, thou shalt know no rest. 'Tis an endless confluence of forces, a struggle without cease.
So this is basically just like a big pat on the back. It's like, hey, you're so important. You're such a big shot. Pat, pat. Get out there. Get out there, warrior of light and or darkness.
More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence.
Are they going to show... Oh my god, yes. Mulberry, Horsefant's coming up, of course. Ah, it's Papa Limo. Yeah, my god. Oh, Jesus, Minfilia. Was that Minfilia? Ah, god, there he is, dude. Blood on his lip and all. Don't make that... Oh, shit, dude.
Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation. The hope thou wilt need come the end.
Thou wilt. God, I love that.
Even cowering behind my curtain, I know the suffering of the powerful. I have watched my siblings driven mad by loss. Thus do I exhort thee to spare no effort to keep thy loved ones safe.
I just thought I should probably turn off the sound effect for taking a screenshot. Then I can take screenshots completely... Like, I can just take screenshots the whole time and you guys wouldn't know. Even though it's nice. Maybe I should leave it on. I don't know. It's like, I take screenshots of this because I mentioned... I want to write a kid's book with Eorzea, with Old English. Thus, thou, thy. You know, oof, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be so good. Are you bothering me? Why are you coming back here? This was a private meeting.
Apologies. We hadn't meant to interrupt.
Dude, exactly meant to interrupt.
It's just that we do have a history of suddenly collapsing, and when you didn't follow us out...
Oh, they're checking on me.
'Tis I who must apologize. I have detained your champion overlong.
Look at him undulating. He undulates.
Go. At war's end, I pray I welcome thee back into my hall, where together with thy joyful comrades, you may toast your triumph.
He just wants to watch like an old creeper. Yeah, man, it's cool. It was a private conversation, twins. This doesn't concern you. God. Hello? 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 Oh, now they're gonna poke. They want to know what's going on. Apologies again. I hope we didn't force you to conclude your conversation prematurely. So what were you talking about? And she just asks it. Nope. Nothing. Very well, if you say so. The others have gone ahead to the High Crucible. Let's catch up. Like Like his sister Tiamat, Vritra is possessed of a gentle soul. I'm glad they're on our side. Oh, some Archon loaf. Well, thanks. Not. The attendant was kind enough to give us directions to the High Crucible. First, let's return to the Mulberry Orchard. God, I love it, dude. That's a Megaduta. No mount. Egg. The color of joy. What is that? Pink? I understand the mulberries are for the silkworms. Grown a stone's throw away from the satrap's resident. Gives the quintessential Thavnerian flair, don't you think? The silkworms spin in the silk that they make the fibers from that they use. From here, we're supposed to follow the path left past the mulberries. I think this planter was added to the housing. I think this one was added, but the bench wasn't. Mulberries. Let's go and look if these are legit. I have mulberries down the road. I eat mulberries all the time. There's no mulberries on these bushes. The bushes actually look about right. Here we have mulberry bushes with leaves that are slightly smaller and stems that are slightly thinner. But, I mean, I have no doubt there's a variation. Oh, yeah. There is a variation of mulberries that grow on trees. True. We used to have a mulberry tree when I was younger. But here there's bushes. I don't know. But it's a different kind. It has a different name. I'm trying to think what it is. The tree one. It's not called a mulberry. Here, at least. Here, mulberries will grow on. It's... I can't remember. This is beautiful, man. Very nice. Treehouse and a mulberry tree as a kid? Fantastic. That is so cool. You can stick your hand out the window or the door or whatever and grab yourself some... But it must have been a mess, right? The word yuge apparently means bind in the local tongue. This district is so named because it connects all the others in the city. If we managed to come this far, we should have no trouble finding the High Crucible. Where the street turns, enter the door, straight ahead, then descend the steps. I thought the Crystarium was confusing, but it doesn't compare to Radz-at-Han. The architecture and decorations make it even harder to get your bearings. Let's see where the door takes us. Yeah, dude. A blessing and a curse having access to stuff like that. But things like that, they create memories that stick, right? I mean, like Lillian, for instance, having a banana tree in our garden, having a pecan tree, having all the other stuff that we have. We have lots of other stuff. It's impactful. Like, it's one of her favorite things when it's in season. Oh god, the plum tree. Jesus, it overproduces like crazy. She can literally roll in the plums. But like, yeah, it's impactful, and it's something that it's one of her favorite things when it's seasoned to go down there, pick them up off the floor, crack the nuts open. It's nice. It's nice. And obviously when it's seasoned for the for like the plums or whatever, she just goes ham. We have actually a fresh batch of bananas that just came off the tree, a bunch. It's gonna take a while to ripen, if it even ripens, I don't know. Phew, seems we're on the right track. And here's the Aetheryte Plaza. So far so good, isn't much further to go. From here we need to cross to the other side of the hall, then pass through the larger of the two doorways. The High Crucible lies beyond. I suspect the others have already collected the warding scales. Let's join them. Okay, this is the place. It's not very busy here, huh? There's a mender, I should mend. Here's a gemstone trader. What is this one gonna have for me? Oh. This is the one that you can access when you have all of them, I think. Cool character. I need to put the screenshot sound back on. It's like jarring when it doesn't play. Another cool character. And another cool character. Okay. That's a lot of cool characters. Oh shit. Money! I have been lazy. I need to put more of my stuff on the auction market board. I have been lazy. Oh, I didn't detune, did I? Disabled! Aww. Aww. I needed that. Jeez, look at the colors up there. That's cool. Oh, here they are. Here's the first two. Though this land hath been afforded a respite, in turmoil do many others languish still. Our work is far from finished. Hath. I'm collecting all the Eorzea words. You took your time, got turned around, I take it? Hey, hey! I was following the Lever-years. You've been playing since Realm Reborn, you never had the amount of guild I have? You're bad at saving. Yeah, you see, I've just not really had much to spend on. I bought a house, and I bought a bunch of furniture and shit for it. And then I was just like, there's nothing more, you know? I even gave Kiak, I don't know how much I gave him. It might have been 3 or 4 or 5 million, but because he wanted to buy a house as well. I don't know. It's just, it comes in quick and it doesn't really go out as fast. It's exactly that. It's like I have nothing to... Yeah, glams. That's the thing. Is that the second you start spending on glams in this game, the money just goes... Like in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much gil. It's that I have, because it just goes so quick. Wait, there's a jump-in puzzle in Ruveda Fibers? I'm gonna go and look. I'm giving gil. Do you need gil? I don't really care too much for gil. As I heard, after you defeated Nidhogg, his scales found their way into the hands of the firmament artisans. Steeped in power as they are, it's no surprise that they were coveted still. Strange legacy for the vengeful worm. Yeah, it is. This is them. I'm quite well now, I assure you. As they say, the stronger the taste, and the stranger the color, the more effective the remedy. With my body trying to replenish the 8th eye spent, however, I'm feeling rather famished. I think a sampling of local delicacies is in order. Hamsa cuisine would be a good place to start, perhaps. Students have previously turned to Radz-at-Han alchemists for help with the analysis of various artifacts. That's how I became acquainted with Nidhana. I'm glad we could rescue her, and I pray she makes a full recovery. I wonder what's happening with them. Excellent, you're in time to hear the latest good news. What an immense laboratory. How many places were enlisted to help forge the scales, I wonder? This is beautiful. This is so many colors, man. I want to go and look quickly. So you said, hold on. I can go around the corner here quickly. Let me go check. You've only seen the end of the jumping puzzle on streams. You end up on the roof. Apparently it's quite the jumping puzzle. Okay, I won't do it now then. Fine. Then I won't do it now. I thought it was like a quick small one. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea. That sounds fantastic though. I was hoping they'd add another one after I did the Kugane one. That was really fun. I will say the Kugane one went quicker than I thought it would after the talk that people gave it. But, like, legit, I don't know, man. I came from Guild Wars 2. And, I mean, I'm not going to shit-talk Final Fantasy and their jump-in puzzles, but I came from Guild Wars 2, dude. That game does jump-in puzzles. It does. We're the last, of course, but at least we found the place. What? Listen to that track playing.
These are the talismans we were promised.
Yes, and I made a quick count.
It's the Shadowbringers main
Far more
theme.
than we could have hoped for.
You guys hear it?
Outfit an entire company of soldiers, in fact. Considering the involved process, that they were able to manufacture so many in such a short span of time is nothing short of a miracle.
Once we have distributed them to our allies in Eorzea and the Far East, we'll have a fighting chance to bring down the other spires, just as we did with the Tower of Zot.
So they're gonna have that happen off screen. That's better. I didn't want to go do like 100 dungeons that are the same. That would have been lazy from Square Enix.
Or we could use them to invade Garlemald proper, and strike directly at the Telophoroid's base of operations.
Smart.
Of course, we would need to consult with various alliance leaders before such a drastic measure could even be contemplated.
That's cool.
To which end, I could set out forthwith and present the idea to each of our allies in person.
Oh. What about me?
Allow me to undertake some few of those journeys. I find myself restless and in need of purposeful duties.
I can head eastward. Bosnia and Dalmasca are just a short hop from here. And Doma's shinobi network should come in handy for passing on the word.
We shall share the burden then.
She trusts them.
Meanwhile, I think it best that you and the others take the talismans back to the Baldessian Annex. We must keep them safe and secure until we've decided upon a course of action.
Damn straight.
Please, I must speak with you.
Oh, she's back! What's going on? She saw something when she was in the tower. Let's hear it. Huh? Fit as a fiddle, dude. You didn't just walk in here, you ran.
Nidana, you're awake.
Yes. When I spoke with the carer at my bedside, she told me that one of the scions, a young woman, had cleansed me of the tower's corruption.
LSA.
It seems I'd been asleep ever since the treatment. But when I awoke and learned you were all still here, I knew I had to come.
As you said, Nidana was captured only recently.
Yeah, she'd be the first to wake.
Such a brief exposure is swiftly cured, so I tended to her before we gathered at Megaduta.
Oh.
And I am truly grateful that you did. I cannot thank you enough.
She must be happy about this.
All of you, for everything you've done. Destroying the tower, rescuing our people. You've saved Havnir from an awful fate.
Sure.
Yet who has truly saved whom?
Yeah, you're the ones who made the amulets.
Due in no small part to thine inspirational courage, the alchemists were successful in reproducing warding scales of proven efficacy. Replications of thy work now stand ready to travel across the seas, unto the hands of those who might wield them against this rising evil.
Good shit, good shit. You did that.
Talisman? Is this true?
Is she gonna be unhappy? She should be ecstatic. There it is, dude.
Oh, I was so groggy from sleep. I didn't even think to ask. Oh, our great work sent across the seas. It was worth it. Oh, it was all worth it.
Oh, fantastic, man. Oh, shit. What's going on? Is that my phone ringing? Oh, it's the flower. Oh.
Look at that. Its color is completely changed.
Yeah, man. What does yellow mean? The color of joy.
What do you have there?
It's a flower.
How unusual. I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha.
Akasha? What does that mean?
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
Shit, dude. My feelings are being influenced by her biceps. Woof! Look at the size of those things. She's got some guns. I'm only seeing that now. Her arm is basically the size of Ishtola. Damn!
You imply that it is distinct from ether?
Foreign scholars often conflate the two, but we see them as separate concepts. Ether is an energy which permeates the land. It exists within animals, objects, even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows. Akasha, on the other hand, exists in a domain beyond our reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or torn from the heavens in some traditions. Akasha can neither be created nor destroyed. It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate.
Illy, what's up, yo?
The only thing observed to influence it is an abundance of, I want to say, spiritual emotion. As a veteran of the battlefield, surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities.
Yeah.
That is a manifestation of Akasha, the invisible essence harnessed by heart, mind, and unyielding spirit.
I really must hear more about this theory. Our disciplines are based entirely upon the idea that ether is the fundamental form of all energy.
I'm glad my haphazard explanation has piqued your interest. But even for us, Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study. A lack of practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research. Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
Nonsense. You have nothing to be sorry for. Your insight is much appreciated.
I mean, everyone's still here listening. Back in the pocket.
Shall we depart for Sharlayan then? I will see to it that the talismans arrive at the Annex.
And we will be in touch once our talks are concluded. I suggest you rest while you can. From here onward, sleep is bound to be in short supply.
What are we even doing? I mean, I know I heard what they're doing. They're gonna go and speak to the leaders. I'm just gonna go chill or what? And then what's the plan when all of it comes together? Hello? Last thing I remember before being absorbed into the tower was you rushing towards me. I can only imagine the hardships you and yours must have had to overcome to rescue us. No amount of words will suffice to express my gratitude, but I hope the flower's radiant glow says everything I cannot. Not really, but I mean, okay, sure. If that's what you're going to say, if that's your answer, fine. I'm just going to get one or two of these old aetherites quickly. And I can get to the hunt board quick if I want, I suppose. Interesting. Wait, is that part of the outfit or is that a necklace? Wayfarer's necklace. Oh, that's cool. Where does one get a Wayfarer's necklace from? I dig it. Huh, I should look at the necklaces. I want to wear that. I mean, what I have right now is nice, but the like symbology on there is kind of point. Like, it doesn't really mean much to me. Still don't think I can get that, or can I now? I don't know. I'm gonna go and check. You got the vantage point? Oh, Wayfarer is part of the MSQ? Oh, really? That's just, I don't know, for whatever reason, it seemed like the first time I had seen it. Nice glam. How are you glowing? Person. Okay. Can I get this now? Dude, really? Pity. Congrats on getting the vantage point, by the way. It's like, it's a pretty big deal, right? Oh shit, we're not. I'm gonna go this way. If it's as hard, is it as hard as the Kugane one? Because I mean, if it went that quickly, then like it took you, looks like 5 minutes. Couldn't have been that bad. Oh. Oh, so it's not a real jump-in puzzle then. Okay, okay, okay. That's fine. I will go check it out quickly. Wait, what? Here? Is this the right place? You said you end up on the roof. I'll check. Oh, it's inside. Okay. Sure. I mean, will I don't know, yeah, I guess I can go check it out quickly. I like jumping puzzles. I can look quickly, so, here. Sure. Did I get the airship landed one? I think I did. I mean, I'm almost certain I did, yeah. It's just karma that I still need, and I'm done. Okay. I mean, I'll check this thing out first, though. Thank you for the heads up. I like the, you know, things like jumping puzzles. Oh, here we go. I mean, it looks like a jumping puzzle, sure. Sure does. Is it like hailed as a big deal, or is it sort of just there? I can see this as the place, but oh, I see. Maybe I have to. I think you have to go along there and then up there. You go there and then like. Yeah, I see the sticks over here. Wait, what did she say? Now that foreign vessels have stopped visiting ports, our silks and other specialities have been piling up. Oh, okay. This game is so weird for jumping puzzles after you've played Guild Wars, man. I feel like it's here. And then it's like on the lamp. Yeah. And then my guess would be it would go that way, but I think it's this way. Just based on... And they give you, like... The thing is that they give you the... This is not a harsh jumping puzzle, I can tell. Because they give you a save point right here. So, like, you can see that it's not like one of those rough and tumble ones like Kugane. Where there's, like, barely any save points. Because, like, yeah, look, I mess up twice in a row and it's no problem, man. It's no problem at all. Yeah, it feels weird. I don't know. Last time I was doing jumping puzzles, I was doing it in Guild Wars, and Guild Wars is a completely different game, let me tell you that. When it comes to movement and stuff, there's far more momentum in Guild Wars. In this, it feels like everything's floating around. It's not bad, it's just like... There's weight. Guild Wars has weight. You didn't use the lamppost? Oh. Wait, what did you use? Shit. Whoops. Oh. Wait. Is this maybe correct? No, I need to go... I don't know if I can make that jump. Hold on. No, let me try. I think I can. I just knocked my head. How do I make those jumps with those tiny legs? Sheer force of will. The Lalafell way. I mean, you say you're terrible at jumping puzzles. Here I am. Wait, so you didn't use the lamppost? Oh god, dude. I mean, am I seriously missing this? Thing is, you can probably even jump up here. Look. Oh, sprint! Oh my god, I forgot about sprint. That's how you make the longer jumps. Right. I forget that sprint exists. Oh, you just jumped straight up there? But I mean, the lamppost seems to make it easier, because you get to do the jumps like this. Yeah, I don't think that this game is built for jumping puzzles, in that there are things like invisible walls everywhere. Like, it's like this, check. And it's like, it's just because they have to make the models like similar sizes in terms of their hitboxes and whatever. Else it would just not be fair. So like when you're a Lalafell, you know, you're always going to have like a weird... and then when you're the big guy, look at that. Look at me standing here. Check. I'm floating in midair. Is this the way then? Look. There's literally nothing under me. I didn't get the run up I needed. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna be here all night. I know the mistake that I made now twice. I made the same mistake twice. I thought I had enough momentum, I didn't. It's like you need much more momentum. Much more momentum. I got this now. I got this after this. Now I've got it. Don't worry. Here we go. Excuse me. What the? Keep getting stuck there. Excuse me. Dude, I'm getting stuck. My character just hit something. Oh, and then I go straight past. Infuriating. Okay, here we go. Jesus. There you go. I gotta jump, gooder? No, I know. I know. Question now is, do I go for the lower one or do I just go straight across? I think the smart money is on the lower one, yeah. let's go. It's fine, I've got it now. It's easy. Easy does it. Slow and steady wins the race. I don't think I even need sprint for this. Pretty sure I don't need sprint for this. Yeah, you just need to actually give it some juice. And you need to not think about it. To be honest, that's probably the main point of issue for me here, is that I mustn't think about it. You just gotta go. If you just jump naturally, then you tend to do better. I saw some jump-in points over there. What is this now? I was about to say I saw some over there. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be a shit show. Oh god. Here's exactly the problem right here. See, with the invisible walls, you don't know where they are. So here's my tip for anyone doing jump-in puzzles, is try and jump like this then. You always have yourself facing the wall when you jump. It's my long time jump-in puzzle doer tip, is if you always face in the wall, then it breaks your momentum and then you're good to go. We made it. There we go. I mean, as someone who just spent way too long on that jump-in puzzle, this is sick. Very nice. Oh my god. It's like there's a limb, like there's a piece. It's the elephant's trunk. I realize this is an entire elephant, but it's like there's a piece of elephant that's slowly but surely corrupting the ground around it. If you look quick, then that's what that is. Thanks. Woohoo! Wait, hold on. Woohoo! Vista record. Rudeve Fiber's rooftop garden. Hidden from view atop the workshops of Ruveda. Sorry, not Rudeve. Is a squat golden statue of Gaja surrounded by a garden of mulberry bushes. Sitting upon the statue is said to bring good fortune. The proof of which is tested as one wonders about the unfenced rooftop. Can I put this as a bench in my home? It's time for a G-pose. Down, 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 down. My favorite face. Murderous eyes, dude. I love it. Oh my god. I love it. Okay. Firstly, I just want another shot of my character's face, because it always brings me happiness. Although, why does it look so... is it foggy here or something? It looks a little weird at the moment. Strange. Here we go. That's actually a nice shot. Actually nice. So evil. I know. I know. I wanna have the camera go a little to the side. How do I do that? Like, how do I pan it to the right or the left? Oh, I know how. I like this. Well, I don't know how, actually. Strange. Like, is there no way to custom the camera a little bit? Oh, I think I know what it is. It was that depth of field that was making it look so weird. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Much better. See, I want her on the side. How does one do that? That's fantastic. I want to zoom out a little bit now. Here we go. God, it's great. I could do photo shoots all day long. Oh, it's the moon making it look like that. There it is, dude. That's a good shot. Cool. But then I can turn this in. Wow. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. I'm sorry it took so long. That was... I don't know. I enjoy just slowing down a little bit every now and then and taking some shots and sort of just like, you know, it gives me something to remember it by. And it gives me something to post on Twitter so people will think I'm active on social media. Ha ha ha. What a joke. Shit. Ha, Lumen on social media. LOL! What is this? How do I get to the top? Well, this is rather curious. I must take this. Okay, I'll teleport to the fibers and then I'll go across that way. I'm just getting the last one quickly, then I'm done. I wish I could use my mount here. It's not like the mounts are clogging up the streets here or anything. Like, seriously. I haven't seen a single other player. Like, there's just no one here, man. Dead game, I guess. Dead game, I guess. Hey, Raintip, what's up? Yo, thanks for following. Are you here to dispute what I just said? Hey, that's beautiful. Or is there some other malicious intent behind you following this here channel? No, but seriously, welcome. Hey. I want you to follow. You've attuned yourself to all the Aether shards. I still don't have the main one. Excuse me. Okay, this guy better have some seriously sage advice. Huh? Can I help you? Wait, what are you doing in my room? Oh. Oh, shit. Well, okay. I mean, I came so far for you, my guy. We're going back to Garlean, guys. Let's do it. Garlean's the free teleport, so... Hey, what up? Aww. What? I hope you are doing well. Never forget the amazing person you are. Have a beautiful day and a lovely stream. Go away. That's too nice. You can't just come in here saying something like that. Out of the damn blue? Fantastic. You're beautiful. You are what's right in this world. Spreading that kind of love to random strangers on the internet? Keep it up. You know, you might not feel it. You might not always think, huh, you know? You might get unkind words from time to time, but It helps people. It does. It does. Hey, thank you. You too. I guess. Same. right back at you, buddy. That's what people would say, right? Now I really want that necklace, man. Now I really want that nice little crystal necklace. Ooh, I want it. It's good to be back. And with the fruit of our labor safely in storage. For now, we have but to wait for the others to return from their respective meetings with the Alliance leaders. As Thancred suggested, you should get some rest in the meantime. Is it time for our old friend Oddbert to return? Welcome back, Lumen. Kryl has apprised me of your recent accomplishments. What an amazing feat to eliminate a tower and pave the way to deal with the rest. While it isn't much, I've changed the sheets. Oh god, and I've plumped your pillow. After all, there's nothing like collapsing in a nice clean bed after completing a major milestone. Be it penning a thesis or defeating deiform entities. So, would you like to take a look at your new improved lodgings now? Yeah, sure, go. Sure. Yeah, listen, no matter how I plump my pillow and change my sheets, I can never be, I don't know, man. For the last few years, I can just never get comfortable in my bed. It's like I've never had that feeling where I lie down in bed and I'm like, and then I fall asleep. You know, it's been too long, and I don't know what it is. I just can't get comfortable. I think it's because I'm a stomach sleeper. It's like you guys who sleep on your side or on your back, you just like, you can just lie down. If you lie down on your back, shit, man, there you go, dude. Corpse pose, boom, fall asleep. You don't need nothing. You probably don't even really need a pillow, okay? You don't need nothing. You just lie down and the work is done, okay? But as a stomach sleeper, holy shit, you lie down, that's where the real work begins, okay? You lie down and then it's a job. It is a labor of the most intensive sort that you need to go through to get comfortable, some way, somehow, some pose. It just never works out. I can move around, I can do a dance, I can like try every which position, and I can just never be comfortable. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think sleeping on your stomach's actually something you should be doing, so don't ever wish for that. Don't ever do it. It's bad. It's bad. Neck aches, shoulder aches, arm aches, back aches. Yeah. And I've tried things like a memory foam mattress topper, memory foam pillows, as Deathcore was saying. All these like different curiosities that should help, but they don't. Poo-hi, dude. I wish I could just lie down and sleep. Oh, God. Spoken like someone that's tired. Me. I'm tired. I hope I sleep tonight. And thanks. Raintip, thank you. I'm gonna enjoy it thoroughly. Thoroughly and complete. Wait, what? Oh, that's up close and personal. Did she say she put new sheets on my bed? Is there even a mattress on there? Can I be real with you? That looks rock hard. Hey, look at that view, dude.
Take heart and protect them well.
Hello? A heart to heart? It's probably going to be Kryl, right? Because we've been sort of... It's either Kryl or Gra. Okay, what the...
Good, you're here. You haven't eaten yet, have you? We've bought quite a spread if you're interested. Only the finest dining from the last stand.
Amazing. Wait, what? Hey, we happy. Okay. I thought I was unhappy for a second. Shit, dude, they got an actual takeaway. Oh my god, look at that food. Pizza, donuts, burgers. Is that a Jolly Jammer? Oh my god, he's got a burger. I feel the same way, buddy. Oh my god. Yes, take it off. Oh my, is she giving it to... What's she laughing at the pickles for? Of course he's not eating anything.
Lest you wonder, we invited Estinian as well.
Of course he declined.
But he refused with a rather grim-faced, "No, thank you." I suspect Garlean cuisine is not to his liking.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps our lone wolf just needed some time apart.
Choc chip cookies, the size of my head.
What? To perfect his brooding stare? Next time, I'll drag him out by the ear, sit him down in front of a Garlean feast, and see that he eats every last bite.
An excellent idea. Of all people, warriors must take proper meals and rest if they are to maintain a healthy constitution.
Poor
Thanks.
Estinian, beset on all sides.
She likes him. They got a thing. That's me! I squinched at her. That's when you pull the bottom of your eye up.
One's physical condition, Mistress Cryle. I hear you recently played literal host to Heidelin herself.
Yeah! News travels.
And what an experience that was. Tiring, yes, but no lasting harm done. If anything, I should have liked to speak with her longer. I've not felt a hint of her presence since.
Aww. Shame. Neither have I.
Heidelin instructed you to carry that flower, yes?
Shit, so we cut in the small talk. We're going straight for like the hardcore
It will
nonsense.
be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. And then something about seeking joy in darkness, was it? Come to think of it, isn't that what happened with Nidana back in Radz-at-Han?
The quest was
Flower
called
did
Into the
seem to
Darkness.
radiate
Yeah.
a joyful glow,
Yep.
As if- reflecting the elation we all felt. The relief of a people with renewed hope.
Indeed. And in turn, I felt buoyed by that radiance. 'Twas akin to spotting a beacon and knowing we were on the right path. I know we've not yet triumphed over the Telophoroi, or learned the full breadth of the Forum's plans. But even within the midst of our struggles, we find small moments of joy to sustain us. Rare and hard-won perhaps, but it is this pursuit of happiness that gives us the strength to carry on day after day.
Good shit, man. Every time we sit down with this guy, he has to say something like that. Macaroons as well. Macaroons, dude. Eat your damn burger.
Hey, that's mine.
To the swift the spoils. Though I recall that levitation spell of yours was quick enough.
Whoa!
Only barely. And even at my best, I'm still too slow to wield it effectively in battle. Mayhap I simply require more practice with this new magic.
She's a bully, man.
You
Yeah.
unearthed it from the depths of Numenon, I presume.
Aye, and from a veritable mountain of arcane tomes at that. 'Twas necessary to facilitate my solitary explorations.
Or, to put it simply, you used it to sneak around the Forbidden Archives.
Yes.
Yes, well, after a fashion.
Is she sharing? Oh, he's not taking it. Hello? Huh?
They're tall, you see. The shelves, they're too tall for me. And I could hardly move the library's platforms without attracting attention now, could I?
Okay, man. Okay. Jeez! Huh. They ate it all. What do we see out there? Oh, it's the moon, dude. Little do we know. Are we pushing on until dawn? Should we call it a night? You know these are my quad. Are we pushing on until dawn? Let's go.
I'm not that ambitious. But 'tis pleasant to idle away the hours every once in a while.
That's why we gave him blank stares, Val. Because he's like, well, there's 2 Lalafels sitting here, and he's like, they're too tall. And we like, uh-huh. Yeah. Right. Carry on. Oh, shit, dude. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that shot. Holy crap. Art. It's a work of art. That flower, dude. That flower. It's like a mood. Oh my god. Finally. We're looking at the same moon. How romantic.
Ah! Enjoying the bracing cold, I see. Do you not own a warm coat or a cloak? Something in fur? Or fashioned from the skins of your enemies? Or... well, never mind that. I come to you once more as the bearer of bad news.
Well, I mean, he let this happen, by the way.
Our tower in Thavnir has been toppled, and I need not tell you by whom.
Thanks, Andy Val. What up?
Given how many we have at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal to our plans. It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon ether.
He let this all happen. He's trying to, like, manipulate here. This is all on purpose.
If they continue to preoccupy themselves with the towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes questionable.
So Ishtola's plan is the one. I see now.
Our foe is bold enough. Of that, I can assure you.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare a proper welcome. Honestly, talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
New weapons?
No. All else is equal. Equally tedious. Equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats till we blissfully choke.
Jesus, what a grim outlook. I love it. And I'm the only light in that darkness? Whew. Xenos. Wow, 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 man. What a romantic.
But then came the light. Blinding and pure and hot.
It's me.
So very hot. Enough to set my soul aflame.
So very hot, dude.
I basked in the afterglow until the void yawned once more. And then I knew the muck would never claim me again. There was naught for me ahead, so I drew the curtain on all that had come before.
Dude, insane. This voice actor is having too much fun with the role of Xenos. Like he's well, I guess actually I should give a nod to Fan Daniel as well. That guy's doing great. But like this guy's voice acting in this expansion is just like second to none. He's insane. He's really giving it his all.
Burn. Burn. Let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
How wonderful that the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit once more. I don't know whether to envy you or pity you.
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
Oh, he takes pleasure, dude. Smile.
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence. Nevertheless, you are mistaken. For I do find this part somewhat enjoyable. You see, when I was mortal, I would always have the same dream.
Luke Allen Gale is his name. I think I saw him on the Final Fantasy Reddit once. Yeah.
It was a fragmented thing. Disjointed. All the faces incomplete. The setting too was unknown to me. So I thought it simply a fantasy of my sleeping mind. Until one day, I realized it was showing me the truth. Much as your dream of the final days enlightened you. And soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream too. Yes, I think that is something we can both enjoy.
Everyone looking up at the moon, dude. Everyone looking up at the moon. My character, both of them. Shit! On Wings of Hope. Huh. Unclaimed. There are rewards? The what now? What section is the triple triad stuff in? There. There. Incomplete. Don't tempt me. What a fantastic helmet. That's beautiful. You claim them now, you don't go fetch them in Gridania. Ah. Ah! Midgard Soma. Jeez, I really don't have a lot of these. Oh, it's Rochefort. Okay. Alright. I mean, I see no reason why I wouldn't just start the next one immediately. I actually would have liked to have done the dungeon again, but... Ah, 525. Lol. Shit. Sound the bells. School's in. A lot of stuff you can get from the guy in Gridania if you haven't already, like the behemoth mount. I think I might have the behemoth mount. I'm not sure, dude. I'm not sure. Ah, here you are. Feeling refreshed, I hope. I was about to make my way to the studium, as it happens. I wanted to try and speak with Skolok Monteshay and thank him for coming to our rescue in the Rostra. As it turns out, he'd come here to see us following the hearing, only to find that we already departed for Thavnir. Knowing him, he probably was hoping to chew the CUD with his former students. Okay. Since we're still waiting for Ishtola and the others, I thought now is the perfect time. Care to join me? Sure. Yeah, then it's settled. The twins will be coming too, assuming Alfie can tear himself away from his new toys. I'll let you rally the troops while I go ahead to the phenomenon. Considering my recent impropriety, perhaps I should avoid showing my face around the studium for a time. That might be best. For the others, should return. Oh, if they should return, tell them. We won't be long. Okay, this seems like a filler, but let's do it. Need to rouse the others. Here they are. Oh, he's playing with his toys. You're right. If father can master these fiendish contraptions, then so can I. Heading out for a stroll? No, we're going to see Mr. Guy Dude. Oh, the scholar himself was here. In that case, what are we waiting for? I'm eager to see him, though I somewhat dread the thought of visiting the studium, I dare say. Our notoriety precedes us. Alphino, of all people worrying over his reputation, and at our alma mater, no less, will wonders never cease. You'll understand soon enough. Off we go. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. This is obviously the guy who used to teach them, right? I guess. We'll see soon. This name is so stupidly French. This is probably Georges. Yeah, man. Good luck to anyone trying to pronounce that. Like, legit, people probably come up here and call this guy Georgiax. Georgiax. But legit, that's probably Georges. I wonder if you can get a French person to say this. I would love to know. The studium is home to all manner of debate. Though there are some who've taken to recording forensic victories. Okay, I don't want to hear it. I don't care about this. I want to put this into pronounce Georgiax.
Georgiou.
Georgiou! Close enough.
Georgiou.
Insane, dude. Insane.
Georgiou.
Georgiou. Georgiou. Insane. Insane. Georgiac. Georgiac, man. You thought Giorgio? Close enough, Georgiou, Giorgio. It's yeah. I mean, if you had that like idea or impression, then you were on the right track. Of course, of course. Dude, the French, the French. Shit, there's no stopping them when it comes to made-up words. Feels like only yesterday they first walked through these doors. See that sculpted picture above the entrance? There's a mark of Thaliak, the scholar, bearer of waters of knowledge. No exaggeration to say that Garlean itself is one enormous shrine to him. That's especially noticeable here in the studium. Where? Shit, I can't even see that high. She's like, hey, do you see that up there? I can't. The camera doesn't go that high, you shits. Enchanté. Well, how does one say that? Oui, oui, enchanté. What's the song from, is it Spice Girls? God, I can't remember. I have French friends. I used to have French friends, and God, it was all they ever sang. Yeah, God. Here it is. Phenomenon. While I expect you made a note of this before, one can hardly miss it. This is the first time you've been here on official business, correct? Well, yeah. Well, last time I just appeared inside. While most of the space is taken up by the expansive auditoriums, it houses numerous laboratories, testing grounds for experimental magics, and a host of administrative offices and so forth. At the center of what would be later become the studium It was established to promote the study of aetherological phenomena, hence the name. Though with aether being a fundamental aspect of nature, its scope expanded to include every conceivable facet of life, even the universe itself. And then, in the 432nd year of the 6th astral era, phenomenon was decreed complete and the stadium officially opened as a place of learning. With a long and storied history, it is, without question, the world's leading authority in aetherology, the arcane, the occult, astronomy, and countless other fields. Standing proud as Garlean's foremost educational institute. You always did enjoy giving the grand tour to new students. Indeed, I've long since lost track of how many times he's recited that same foppish speech. Such is his undying love for his old stamping ground. He was in top form back then. Youngest to enter the studium, graduated with the highest honors in magical arts and aetherology, undisputed champion of the debating chamber. Hold on, you both joined the studium at the same age, yes? And from where I stand, you're equally prodigious scholars. Nice to say that, but Alphino actually entered half a year before me. Nor did I do as well enough to graduate with honors. And I'm certainly not the studium's most notorious master debater. In all respects, have I ever been in his shadow? If nothing else, just remember that this was where the legend of Alphino Leveilleur began. We should expect everyone to be fully aware of our recent escapades. Hopefully, we'll be somewhat more welcome here than we were at last stand. I know better than anyone the adoration the student body had for Alphino, and with a bit of luck, it might still work to our advantage. I would love it if at some point in the future, there's no time like the present. Oh god, I thought that would be the end. So, I would love it if at some point in the future, maybe after this expansion is done, they would just skip ahead 15 years and everyone would be grown-ups. Some of them would be older, some would be middle-aged. Everyone would be changed, you know? And the world would be a different place. That would be cool. Like if we were somehow caught in stasis, in limbo. First things first, let's look for Scholark Monteshane. I don't remember how to say that, so shit. Other faculty tend to frequent their offices, but unfortunately for us, he's fond of wandering wheresoever the whims take him. Let's split up and ask the students if they've seen him. Monteshane. Monteshane. Let's go. Oh, this is not the place, is it? Bunch of yellow jackets here. Speculation with time skips, especially with those two, are actually quite common. Oh, good. That makes sense. That was Alphino Leveilleur, wasn't it? The Alphino Leveilleur? And he's with his sister and Master Baldessian's granddaughter. This can only mean one thing. An event of epoch-shattering proportions is fast approaching. Spread the word. Oh, sorry, you said you were looking for the Scholark? Yeah, knowing him, it could be anywhere. But Miss Eliapo should have a better idea. Miss Eliapo? Wait, what? That name sounds familiar. I know Chloe Eliapo from the book stand. Things were bad enough during our school days, and Alphino's time abroad only heightened his fame. Or should I say infamy. He had his rivals and detractors, of course, though most of them gave up after his adoring fans set on them like ravenous dogs. Alphino, on the other hand, never paid much notice to them. They were simply beneath him. Wow, really? Okay, why does everyone have these sick-ass backpacks? This exact model. Yet here we are and we don't have them. I would put that on in the beat of a heart, dude. I want that backpack so bad. I assure you, I'll tell you about it after my business with the Scholark has been concluded. The Scholark? Yeah. Tell me, my good fellow. Does this have something to do with saving the world from the catastrophe? Might we turn our attention to Master Leveilleur's graduation thesis? I too have my doubts regarding our policy of non-intervention. Is it true that your experiences overseas are the reason you've incurred the ire of the Forum? Oh, from Oh, what I wouldn't give to see you butt heads with those old codgers. Okay, so these guys are really enjoying Alphino live a year. Kia Leopo, I've met your daughter. Or something. Are you lost? Wandering off the street, perhaps? Don't tell me. You're a trainee gleaner, fresh off the guild ship. I'm right, aren't I? Oh my god, look at her. How silly of me. An orientation is in order. Follow me. To bid you a warm welcome to the Searcher's Meet. What? Oh, allow me, did she say? I don't know. Let me start with a question. What's the most important thing you'll find in the studium? That's right, books! What's the second most important? Why, that's simple. Everything else. That's what we deal in here at the Searcher's Meet. And if our students and tutors find themselves in need of equipment or materials, they come to us. If we don't have it in our stores, we send the gleaners to find it. Honestly, you wouldn't believe some of the requests we get. Eye of Pesa, this, tongue of Gigantode, that. It's enough to make your hair stand on end, which is possibly what some of our students are trying to accomplish. This being a school of magic and all. As our newest gleaner, you'll have to your work cut out for you, but I think you'll find it quite rewarding. Only thing I'm interested in is gleaning is information about the Scholark's whereabouts. Tracked down many miscellaneous knickknacks in my time, but I'm no gleaner. Wait, I want the Scholark. Ah, I beg your pudding? You're not a gleaner? Ah, well then, this was all an elaborate ruse? Ah, no, wait, come to think of it. Never actually claimed to be one in the first place. My mistake. I beg your pudding. Fantastic. He was here, but now he's not. I did speak with him shortly before you arrived, though. He said he was on his way to Maker's Meet. Go back the way you came in, and you'll see it on the opposite side of the entrance. It's a laboratory of sorts, home to many rare and expensive curios, not to mention alarmingly frequent accidents. If you lose your way, just follow the blood-curdling screams. Ha! In the time it's taken me to tell you all of this, the Scholark's probably already left. Best of luck finding him. I have a feeling you'll need it. Honestly, I read pretty quick. They're not making very good headway. Old man! Wait. Yo, what happened? Where's the old man? Yeah, Scholark was here a short while ago. He offered me advice on my current research project. Though we spoke at length, I don't recall him mentioning where he was planning to go next. When we parted ways, he went down the corridor, perhaps to one of the auditoriums? Okay. This is the fourth Leopo. First is the Wondrous Tales one, then there's the Orphanage Custom Deliveries one, then the one in the summer event. Oh, okay. Thanks, Andy Val. Yeah, like, it seems like it's a common name. I don't know if they're all related, but... Oh, there he is! Learners meet. This public lecture hall in Phenomenon is open to studium pupils and Charlayan citizens alike, when prominent professors are scheduled to take the lecterns. Crowds of aspiring academics and established scholars often fill the room to capacity. No one's here right now.
Ah, I remember you.
And here come the rest. Probably
I
remembers
pray we
them.
have not caught you at an inopportune moment. We wanted to offer our thanks for your kind words in the forum.
I'm sure they weren't kind words. At least not by him.
Well, I could hardly let that inquisition go unchallenged.
He was just doing what was right.
I've always believed that curiosity should be nurtured, not stifled. Thankfully, a majority of my colleagues agreed. A slender majority, aye, but a majority nonetheless.
Had the vote not gone our way, we would be having a very different conversation, if any at all. Though I'd like to think you would have not given up on our cause. I'm told you paid a visit to the annex afterwards.
Yes, that's right. I was hoping to speak with the grandchildren of my dearly departed friends Galuf and Louisois in a less dour setting. but it seems I just missed you.
Well, here we are.
I still can't believe how much you've grown. If only your grandsires could have seen the way you presented yourselves to the Forum. Why, it fair brought a tear to my own eye. You must have the patience of a saint, putting up with this lot and their antics. Never mind Matoya's prize student.
Yeah, God, Stola. Jeez.
Luckily, I know a thing or two about managing unruly younglings. If you ever need advice, don't hesitate to ask.
Ah! He gave us a wink. Thanks, man. Yeah, dude, kids these days.
If I may, there is a rather more pressing matter we wish to discuss. What can you tell us of this duty that the Forum must fulfill?
He probably knows, but he's probably not allowed to say.
Nothing, I'm afraid. Like all humble servants of the Forum, I am sworn to secrecy. Or rather, I couldn't tell you if I tried. Our duty is of the gravest importance. Furthermore, if the particulars were made public, it would incite widespread panic.
Really?
As such, those entrusted with this duty have been bound by an enchantment, which prevents us from speaking of such matters without the express permission of the Forum.
That red band of hers on her hair is so bright. Holy crap.
How is that even possible?
It's been some time since I last gave a lecture. Please, take a seat.
Oh. He's actually going to give a lecture. Is he going to use the whiteboard? Interesting. Oh my god. Ah.
We shall begin by reviewing the fundamentals of etherology.
Oh god. Oh no. What is this? What have I just gotten myself into?
Which imbues us with life, can be categorized into three forms. Two are of the incorporeal sort, the soul and the memory. Can anyone tell me the third?
No. Magic! Magic!
Not entirely inaccurate, but nor is it the answer I was looking for.
I know it's corporeal. I want
corporeal ether.
I just want to... Oh, man, you know, why didn't he give me a proper answer? Come on, I'm trying to get a reaction out of this guy.
This is the form with which the layman is most familiar.
It's us. It's everything.
Consumed by even the simplest daily
yeah.
activities.
Food. What?
By the food and drink that
oh my god, this is... Okay,
this
of course.
Of ether is in
of course.
Flux.
I'm gonna lose it, dude. I'm gonna lose it here. I'm done. I'm done.
In contrast, the ether that comprises the soul is rarely subject to dramatic change. The same can be said for memory.
Oh no.
As
oh
the
no.
two are intrinsically linked.
This is probably important. They're gonna ask us about this later. I lied. I don't know anything about this.
Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it.
Welcome to the high daydream.
Now, what would happen if that paper was doused with ink? The same type of ether as comprises the memories.
We wouldn't be able to see anything, old man. Let's see it. Yeah, they're hidden.
It would blot out everything that was written.
Precisely. We would be unable to recall the memories, and any activities that depend upon them would be hindered as well. In fact, this exact phenomenon was observed on a vast scale not so long ago. And what might that have been?
Wait, are they not going to answer? Oh, okay, they are.
The 7th Umbral Calamity.
Alphino, you schmarty.
The people of Eorzea vividly recall Bahamut breaking free of the Lesser Moon and raining hellfire down upon the realm.
Yes.
But no one could seem to remember the events that followed immediately afterwards.
Indeed. To this day, we have yet to determine whether it was an unintended consequence or a deliberate act. The enchantment which binds me and the rest of the Forum is based on a similar principle. And yes, it is a contravention of the Garlean prohibition against the practice of memory manipulation.
So, if all of them are bound by this, how do they ever talk about it? And secondly, someone must be in charge who doesn't have this enchantment on them. Or maybe perhaps when they're in Forum and no one else is listening, then the enchantment is dropped and they can talk about it. I don't know.
Only when a new member is inducted and told of our great duty are they subjected to the process.
Okay.
A necessary evil. You have my word that it would never be used to manipulate the populace?
I should hope not. But can this enchantment be dispelled and your memories restored?
If 9/10 of our members give their approval, then the process may be reversed. Then, and only then, would we be able to speak freely to others of our sacred duty.
This is the only legacy cutscene in the expansion that you're aware of. The 1.0 character has a brief, like, shock emote in their seat. And they bring up how no one could remember them. You mean if you had a 1.0 character with the little tattoo and stuff, you mean?
Barring that, we must wait until we return to the ethereal sea. For there we will be purified, the blots upon our souls washed clean.
Okay. That's very cool.
And our memories drift apart and dissolve. Rather defeating the purpose, I suppose.
What did that even say?
But there are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls, some believe.
What happens after that?
We are reduced to pure ether, coalesce with that of others, and create souls anew. Alternative schools of thought assert souls remain whole and return to the corporeal world.
Live stream.
Reborn
Oh.
into another form.
That could be, yes. I mean, or studium. Okay, so it's not just me who had trouble with that last word. It's like, it could mean anything. I don't know. I'm already bad at reading, like, fancy cursive nonsense with frills and shit.
Both theories have their
But,
proponents.
okay, close enough.
Personally,
Studium,
I consider each
live stream, okay.
equally probable.
Cool. Alphino, yak. Oh god, I'm just having, like, that's it, dude. Yeah, that's my mind. Blank.
Well, I think that's enough education for today. Now that I've given you some food for thought. Or rather, an entire banquet.
poof, like it was never there.
I would remind you that although I'm unable to assist you with certain matters, the resources at my disposal may still be of use to you. I'll arrange for you all to be given the run of Phenomenon. Of course, as associate to our alumni and the students of Baldessian, this privilege is extended to you as well, my friend.
Thanks.
Oh, and I suggest you speak with Ki Aliapo. She's well known among the artisans of Sharlayan, and her network of contacts may prove useful in your search for knowledge. I wish you all the best in your pursuits, wheresoever they may take you.
It's probably something to do with crafting or gathering. Oh yeah, I'll fit right in there. Jesus, that's a creepy laugh. What the hell, guy? Stuff of nightmares as he runs out there. Pewter weapon. You've been granted the run of Phenomenon. If you are game, Kia Leopo would put your artisanry to good use. I'm not game. Guys. I'm not game. Ah, shit. Yeah. Okay, Ki Aliapo. Sure thing, buddy. Yeah, that was an ominous laugh. Some of my earliest memories of Skolok Montechet, actually, he was a close friend of our grandfather. He would come for tea and amaze us with his tricks, much like his demonstration of the paper and the ink. He's a huge part of why I wanted to enter the studium in the first place. While Skolok is best known for his role as head of the studium, he is said to be one of the finest mages Sharlayan's ever produced. When seen for myself, the ease at which he weaves extraordinary, complex and powerful magics, I have no doubt of the claim. So even this stuff is not a capital idea. Sure, let's go for it, man. While it's given me much to mull over, I feel as though we're one step closer to understanding the forum's true motives and the mysteries of life itself, for good measure. It's funny, I came here with the intent of expressing my gratitude, only to leave more indebted than before. I have a feeling his friendship and support will be a great boon in the days to come. And on that note, let's head back to the annex perhaps. On the way, you should better acquaint yourself with Kia Leopo, as the Skolok suggested, while I share our findings with Raha. Did I read the flavor text of some of the coffers? I didn't. Let me check. Pewter-lined chest containing a weapon. As the fates would have it, it's almost certainly be a perfect match for your chosen fighting style. Wooden chest containing weapons possibly exceeds the dimensions. Whose size possibly exceeds the dimensions of these containers. A wooden chest containing a piece of attire, and possibly some chestnuts if you're lucky. Horses, however, are out of the question, because it's a horse chestnut chest. A wooden chest containing precisely 2 pieces of attire, 1 for each foot. A wooden chest containing a piece of attire. If the intricate stylings of the container are any indication, the garb within will surely be exquisite indeed. A wooden chest containing 1 piece of attire. Until you pluck up the courage to open it, however, its contents will forever remain a mystery. Cheeky, dude. Cheeky. It's locked. It's locked. Of course it's damn locked. Do 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 do. It ain't no father's promise or whatever. Father's pride. It ain't no father's pride, but it's a nice jam, dude. It's tasty. It's tasty. Just like the Archon loaf. Baked with either fish or vegetable flour, this fluffy loaf of rye bread is, from a nutritional standpoint, wholesome indeed. Shop selling price 3,000. Jesus, it's expensive. I should actually go and get myself exclusively Archon Loaf to eat. It's a big money move. Instead of buying an egg that sells for 5 gil, I should get an Archon Loaf that sells for 4,000 gil per piece. What is that? So 4,000 per piece. That would net you for 100 of them. That would be 400,000 gil for 100. And if I want to stack 999, it would be 4 million gil. That's a power move. It's a power move. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm considering it. Okay, I'll think about that. And it's just so that you can get the same. It's the same. You know, it's nothing special really. While you're at it, dye everything jet black and pure white. I mean, my shirt's jet black. I don't really want to dye anything else, but yeah. While I'm at it, yeah. Hello! What is going on here? Seems I've done an adequate job of relaying Scholark's lecture to Raha, given his experiences in the field of souls and memories. He had no trouble understanding it. You better not let your guard down around Key. One small favor becomes another, and then another, and before you know it, you'll be running to the other side of the world in search of a bottle of wine or some other rubbish. Then again, might make a welcome change of pace from usual heroics. And as the Scholark said, it'll also lead to interesting discoveries. Estinian returned not long after we departed the studium. A shame that he missed the chance to attend our lecture with the Scholark, or perhaps not. Having spent most of the time in Thavne, I've yet to fully grasp the lay of the land. Is that lay? I thought lay of the land was actually spelt. So, oh, it is lie of the land. But lie, you know, not lay. Okay. Shit. Even finding my way to the annex proved a challenge. I got my 15 minutes of action, and I'm more than ready to continue dialogue. Dude, it's been dreadfully slow tonight. Slow as in, like, it has been a lot of reading. I'm gonna be the first to admit that there was no action. The action was the 15 minutes I spent doing fates. I haven't lifted my weapon in the main story quest once yet. Not tonight. Not tonight. They're insane. What the shit do they think? Who do they think's playing their game, man? Bunch of nerds? Come on. Ah, welcome back. From what I hear, your trip to the studio proved most educational. At least a lot of it was voice acted. While you were away, I received word from our fellow Scions. As expected, news of the Warring Scales was met with much joy. Preparations are now underway to bring the leadership of the Grand Companies of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance together. Oh, the Grand Company, it's just the one of all of them, to determine a way forward. Our friends have asked that we bring the scales in our possession to Leminsa. So the time has come for us to go on the offensive. Too early to say for certain, but it does seem the way the winds are blowing. I, for one, can think of no reason to oppose such a plan, but let's see what awaits us in Vilbrand. Let's start by getting the scales out of storage. Give me a hand, would you, Estinian? Okay, something bad has to happen. This is it. Getting them out of storage. The fact that that has to even be mentioned means something bad's gonna happen. What's going on here? Why are we all staring at it? Didn't realize the crates were so heavy. I shouldn't complain though. Vritra and the alchemists of the great work put their heart and soul into each and every one of these scales, so you must treat them with utmost care. Are you not coming with us? As much as I'd like to escape the forum's watchful gaze, I've little choice but to stay behind. We're already on thin ice, and if I, in my capacity as an official representative, were found to be consorting with foreign powers, well, you can imagine how that would go. I shall remain here and do my utmost to avoid ruffling any more feathers as I await word from Master Matoya and our other allies. With luck, we should soon have good news of our own to share. Yeah, it's like, I would have liked more action on this one day that I'm like so tired, dude. I didn't sleep a wink last night. I'm hoping tonight's different, but like I didn't sleep last night. I would have liked something like, you know, something a little bit more pacey, something a little bit more racy. Tide's about to turn, I can feel it. To Limsa Laminsa. Hey, at least I got some nice screenshots tonight. Okay, baby, what's up? If you learn Ought of Interest, be sure to let me know. Ought. There's a word. In the meantime, I will do what I can to aid our cause, though I fear that precious little will be given. Oh, it'll be precious little given the circumstances, right. See, I'm already struggling reading today. My reading has taken a turn for the worst. Let's take the boat, like tourists. It gives us time to listen to this fantastic music a little longer before we have to go back to the shit that they play in Limsa. God. Oh shit, wrong way. Ah, here we go. Limsa Laminsa. The ship you see before you will sail to Limsa Laminsa if you're so inclined. That is, thinking of hopping aboard? Yes. Yes. Limsa Laminsa! Yes, when you run past the 8th rite, you will know for sure. You will know for sure that you will never find a more wretched hive of scum, villainy, and erotic role-playing. Where's the Donna? I got a C clan here for her. That's C for cool. Shit. Because that is one cool cat. Alright. Let's go. Clamps Ladluck. Ladluck? Why is this shit oh man, I need to get out of this town. I don't like the music, I don't like the people. Too much going on here. What the what? The golden jacket looks way nice. Okay, guys. Okay. What does Lumen have to say about this? Get a room, Enrique. Shit. God. Here we go. Holy crap, dude. What has happened? What has happened? Everyone's a Mikote and everyone's dressed like some failed attempt at a rapper, dude. This is just it in Limsa Laminsa right now. Everyone here with their caps backwards. Their ice tea pants. God, dude. Ah, I was told to expect you. No, sorry, it's vanilla ice. As you may or may not be aware, the Admiral is at present entertaining the Elder Seeds here, and the Sultana, she's good, dude. Sultana, let's go see her. Do like you did, you left Shiva for Omega, best decision ever. Really, why? Wait, what? There's a Monka S name there? Where? 3 of the most powerful women in the world in one room. Do you need a moment to prepare, or shall I show you? No, give me a moment. Where's the name? Name of the sprout? Oh, I see. I had no idea who this even was. Huh. Why would someone call themselves that? Let's go. No voice acting. My apologies for calling you away from your Garlean at such short notice. On the contrary, we are honored and grateful, and pleasantly surprised to be joined by such esteemed company. 'Twas only right that this discussion be conducted in person. We are locked in a war of attrition. Our forces struggle to contain the threat posed by the towers. It's only a matter of time before we are overwhelmed. Victory will only be claimed through decisive action, and we have taken the initiative to set the wheels in motion. It is reassuring to learn that we are all in accord. But might I ask what your plan entails? Hey, Taoist, what's up? You've acquired a new cat? Nice. A real one? Or you mean in Final Fantasy? Cool. I hope it's a real one. That's way more interesting. Better story, if you ask me. Hinges entirely on the Warden scales and our ability to utilize their potential to their fullest. During your time in Garlean, the Allied nations have been engaged in separate fronts with no end in sight. To make matters worse, a surge of abductions of kobolds in Sahagin, Ixal, and Ananta have given rise to an increased number of primals as well. But your triumph in Radz-at-Han has given us cause for hope once more. Time has come to free ourselves of this menace, and it's you, the Signs of the Seventh Dawn, who have shown us the way. With the bulk of our forces, we'll continue to hold the Telophra at bay. We'll dispatch our finest to strike at the enemy's heart, Garlemald. His brave few will be the Ilsabard contingent. Is that us? To think such progress had been made in so short a span. The objectives are twofold. First, it's to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. As previously reported, countless Imperial soldiers and civilians have been tempered, robbed of their free will. They serve the Telophra and their every whim without question. They too are victims. It's our duty to deliver them from their suffering. Not for strategic or political gain, but because it's the right thing to do. I do not ask that we set aside the decades of conflict and conquest, that we simply choose to forgive and forget. I only ask that, in choosing to remember, we do not also forsake compassion and morality. Without that, there can be no reconciliation, only death without end. Aye, on that we can all agree. Second objective is the colossal tower that Thancred and Eorzea observed in the capital. Though its purpose remains unclear, there's reason to believe the smaller spires are merely a precursor of what's to come. Until the Tower of Zot was toppled, we failed to make any headway. So the same could be said of the Telophra. There's certainly no rush to press further into our lands. I'd wager the spires' primary purpose is to divide us and keep us occupied while they work towards our annihilation. It would appear to be substantiated by Istola's analysis of the tower's influence on ethereal currents. Based on observations inside the Tower of Zot, the spires siphon aether from the land, consuming it to maintain their form. However, they draw forth far more than is required for the task alone, so it's going to the main one. The excess remains unaccounted for, but we are sure we can be sure it's not being harnessed for our benefit. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if it's been redirected to the largest spire in the capital. There's logic in that. Regardless, we have uncovered the truth. We'll bring their schemes crashing down along with their infernal towers. That's all well and good. But what would you have us do? I assume it's more than handing over the scales and being on our way. Want you and your scales to join the Ilsabard contingent. Consider it an official request from both the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance. Do you accept? Sure. Why are you looking at me? Do I answer for the group? Perhaps I should be the one to answer? Really? For honor and glory, for the people of Garlemald. Boom. There's my punchy fist again. Ready. Couldn't have put it better myself. Oh, there's the music. Ishtola, Thancred, and Eorzea have already pledged their support and are on their way to meet the rest of the contingent. They were positive you would have come to the same decision as they did. Luckily for all involved, their prediction was correct. Once you've delivered the warding scales to Alamigo, the contingent will embark on its journey to Ilsabad. Rauban and Aymeric are overseeing preparations, so I suggest you make yourselves known upon arrival. Okay. Pack warm clothing, furs and the like. Without it, the cold will do you in before the Telophoroi so much as draw steel. As for us, we'll keep the enemy busy while you're gone. They're not the only ones who can create a diversion. Now, go. Safe in the knowledge that Eorzea will be as you left it, or better, upon your return. That's crazy music, man. Oh, down here. They really getting their mileage out of the Alamigan quarter down here in the Lochs. Like, they're really getting their mileage out of it. Oh, little action before we continue, perhaps? I need to do something for action, dude. Hey, guy. Play against me, triple triad. Wait, what? A 1 can flip a A. Okay, I have a 1, I have a 1, I have a 1. I'm good to go. Okay. Jesus. Strong shit. Why does this guy have such crazy cards? Okay, I'm going out. That was a risky move, I'll admit. That was a risky move. It might have been a mistake. Why is this in my deck? A 1 can flip an A. Shit! A 1 can flip an A. Now I need that 1. Oh, dude. I will not let this stand. I'm going again. I'm losing this round. He just got lucky, dude. Rematch. Lucky. I messed that up. This can't be the best deck I have, right? Isn't this... Well, I got a bunch of 1s, so it is actually pretty good, but... This is like a repeat. Sure, guy. Let's see. Shit. Okay. Here we go. Bait. Shit. I need to make a new deck. Hold on. No, I'm going again. Dude, he's owning me. Like, I'm like getting destroyed here. Absolutely decimated. Let's take a different approach. It's like, this is bait. Suck it. I win this round, dude. That's it. That's all it takes is the momentum. That's all it takes. Yeah, there you go. Suck it. Now if I fill that side up. Draw! I'm not even an Endwalker, dude. Hold on. I need to check my decks out. This is a like a Lochs one. One more. No, what shit? I can't quit, can I? I will die. I will die. Let me go! Let me out! What? Wait, what? Since when does he have 4 Dola? Holy crap. He knows, dude. He knows I can't flip this one. Dude, oh my god. Oh my god. I just drew him with that stupid deck that I was playing there. Are you serious? Like, how does that even happen? Like, it doesn't even matter what cards you have. Come. See, he could have flipped that there. Why didn't he? I find that so weird. So I can flip this one with this. But then he can just take it back with that. And then I can't take it back with this. So like I've already gone like 3 moves ahead, which means I need to go here. Shit, yes. Yes! Suck it! Last one, last one, last one, last one. We're gonna win a card here. This guy's rough, man. This guy's rough. And tumble. He's insane. Okay, so am I correct in assuming we can just play the same way every time and win? Looks like... Oh no, that's different now. I was about to say, it looks like he plays the same every time. Oh my god, gamer weather revitalizes me. I'm like getting so tired here. And then it starts raining outside. I'm just like, oh, dude, I could stay up all night. That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes. It's raining outside. I'm so ready for this now. I'm ready because it feels better gaming. It's going to feel better listening to my audiobook. It's going to feel better sleeping. The rain, dude. The rain. This is how you live. Okay, so you play it hard to get initially. You go like this. Then, you strike. Boom, dude. Randy for rain. Damn straight, dude. What's up, Podrick? Absolutely. You got a strong name there, buddy. I like it. That's double wins, dude. Look, I'm not so happy about the win. Because we didn't get the reward. But like, I'll be back for that guy. You better believe I'll be back for that fool. God, isn't it always here, huh? Amaric! Fancy meeting you, yeah. I trust our mutual friend is settling into life as a scion. Collaboration was never his forte. The moment the fighting ended, off he'd go. Like a Gaelic cat swept up in a strong breeze. But be rest assured, he'll always be there when you need him, probably. Ha! If Amaric asks after me, say I'm getting on fine and leave it at that. Don't dare breathe a word about the cord. Oh. Is it in his hair? It's still in his hair. Graha? I must quiz Eorzea. and Thancred on the conditions we can expect in Garlemald. I know it's cold, but like, how cold? Will I need to keep my ears covered? They can get a bit sensitive at times. Oh, you child. I'll admit this is rather daunting, though not quite in the way I was expecting. We'll be standing shoulder to shoulder with our alliance's finest, the best of the best. The Warrior of Light and, well, me. Oh, Rabban. It's silly, I know, perhaps. This is my way of distracting myself from the part I should be worried about, marching into Garlemald. You know, I'm quite looking forward to seeing who's been selected for the Eorzea contingent. I have a few people in mind. Care to make a friendly wager? No. Graha got depowered a ton. Yeah, he's a mere mortal like the rest of us, man. Ah, the Wanderer's return. You've been busy bringing down the tower and producing the keys to destroy the rest of them. You should be proud. Those wooden scales of yours are what's made this whole venture possible. Will you and Lord Emmerich be leading the contingent? Regrettably, no. Our role is to organize various delegations into cohesive unit. Once we have you all off, it's back to our respective posts. We dare not neglect our duties for too long, lest our defensive efforts fall into disarray. And just between us, there was a fair amount of opposition to the formation of the Eorzea contingent. Very suggestion that we send some of our finest troops behind enemy lines to render aid to the Garlemalds. The Garleans, the Garlemalds, has made me rather unpopular in certain quarters. Ah, the old Garlemalds, the old Garlics. Can't please them all. Sadly not, though I try my best. Truth be told, I'd much rather be at your side charging into the fray. Alas, I've battles of my own to fight, where words may serve me better than any blade. I hate to say it, but Lord Emmerich's struggles mirror my own. For the time being, best we can offer you is peace of mind from knowing Eorzea's in safe hands. As you fight for the good of Eorzea, I and the other commanders will do what we can to convince the naysayers that our cause is just. Thank you, both of you. We meet again! Oh, shit! Hell yes, it's Gaius, dude. Much has occurred since we parted ways in Vritra. From what I gather, the protective talismans you obtained led to the formation of this expeditionary force. My contribution on this occasion is but a minor one, that being the information I've shared with Maxima for the sake of the people of Garlemald. May the fates be on your side. You're not coming with us? Strange, I thought you'd have a stake in this. I do. The Telophoroi have laid waste to my homeland and enslaved my people. But though every mote of my being cries for vengeance, I cannot be the one to deliver it. My presence alone would place the entire mission in jeopardy. He's such a... Why is his face so dirty, man? Garleans, Garlemalds, Americans, Americals. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. God. Oh, no. I stand accused of murdering Emperor Varus and plunging Garlemald into chaos. Were I to travel to Eorzea with the Eorzea contingent, would give my countrymen ample cause to question our motives. Conversely, those who believe me innocent may instead celebrate the return of a former legatus and attempt to raise me to a position of leadership, further destabilizing, sorry I bumped my mic, and complicating the contingent's mission. It's getting very difficult to read. Whether I'm branded a villain or a hero, I would only hinder your efforts. What do you say? We'll deliver your people from harm in your stead. I doubt they'll be pleased to see a champion of Eorzea on Garlean soil. I understand. Well, it's in your hands. We'll do it, we'll do it. Punchy fist again? Oh no, okay. For what it's worth, you have my gratitude. You and your comrades have the strength and courage to deliver my countrymen, I'm certain of it. Yeah. In light of Gaius' rather unique circumstances, I will instead resume the role of your guide. Maxima is still here, dude. Good for him. Good for him. Though I may have defected for political reasons, my love for Garlemald endures. I would stop at nothing to protect her and her people. Well said. Might I ask you to escort our friends inside? Thanks, man. Might even bump into an old acquaintance or two. If you don't see you again ere you depart, may the Fury guide you and protect you, all of you. He's talking specifically to me. I'm a warrior. He's a warrior, I'm a warrior, we warrior. Or maybe, is he? No, he must be a gladiator rather. Like, he's a paladin. No, it's hard to say. He's got a sword, so... Does he have a shield? He's something unique, I'd say. So that's Gaius Balsar. The horrors he must have seen. Many of his own making, I have no doubt. Yeah, Gaius Balsar, dude. Old Balsar. With the knowledge that our allies will hold the line in our absence, we may devote our attention to the Ilsebardian front. Ilsebardian. Oh. Like Gaius, I too stand accused of Varus's murder, though I'm rather less recognizable on sight. Still, something to bear in mind once we reach Garlemald. You like my helmet? On Lala, I look like little Anakin Skywalker. Fantastic. I neglected to mention earlier that we received a report from our troops that may be of interest to you. While engaged with the lunar primal, a great worm swooped down from the skies and came to their aid. The worm, as described, was the spitting image of Tiamat. It would seem she too continues to wage war against the Telophroi. That's fantastic. Yeah, my character is unique. It's rather unique, as many have noticed. Unique and beautiful. Oh no. Oh my god. God, I love it. I love it. Gaius, what do you have to say? Regardless of my countrymen receive you, the cold will not treat you kindly. Underestimate it at your own peril. The cold. People in the cold. Once we've seen the contingent on its way, I'll return to my duties here at Lanamigo. As many of our most capable will be travelling with you to Garlemald, we who remain will have to fight that much harder to make up the difference. But let no man say, I do not welcome a challenge. Aye, this old bull isn't ready to hang up his horns just yet. The wink is fantastic. Okay. Best of the best. There's a secret gift here. Sure, let's go. The other members of the Ilsebard contingent are gathered in the royal palace. I shall inform them of your arrival, so please make your way inside when you are ready. It has to be Fordola. I need Fordola, dude. I need her back in my life. Well, the remaining member of the Scions, your friends, and most of the Ilsebard contingent await you within. Would you like to see? Yes, go.
By the 12.
By the 12 what? Is it Fordola? I would say the same if I saw Fordola. Holy shit! Oh god, Lise is here. Right. Who the hell are these people? I don't see Fordola. Was she on the other side?
Glad you
is she
could
still
join
alive?
us. I hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
Is she still alive? I
Our
don't remember if
traveling
she's alive.
companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose.
What is this one doing with that one's butt? Oh god.
We fight not only for the sake of Eorzea, but for the entire world.
Is it all the
including
job
people of
trainers?
Garlemald. Much rides on the efforts of the Ilsebard contingent.
Everyone's here? Are those the Oh shit, Pippin is here! I'm sorry, I don't recognize anyone else. Oh no.
Indeed, which is why I am glad to find myself in
Oh
the
my god, it's
company of
Lucia.
many trusted comrades.
Oh my god,
yourselves
she's here.
included.
Nice.
Lucia.
Yeah, the statue was foul. Lucia, as if sent from the heavens, you are a beauty to behold.
I have come
Contain
at the
yourself.
behest of Lord Emmerich, who has honored me with the role of Ishgard's representative. And for the good of all nations, not least my former homeland, I am determined to see this mission through to its end.
I'm a warrior. I don't see no warrior dudes here. None of the mountains are here. Okay. None of the rocks. Or whatever their shit names are. I don't know.
We have a hard road ahead of us, but walk it we shall. Together.
Stop being so beautiful.
We too welcome this opportunity to work together once more. I have faith that if there is a way to resolve this conflict, we will find it.
Okay, Alfie. Ever the diplomat.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of our company.
Let's see.
Everyone! If I may
Look at
have
Gra.
your attention.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's the White Mage trainer and Lise. I know the White Mage trainer. It's one of the siblings. Okay. 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 Enlighten me. Is this one of the warrior guys? No. Surely not.
Might I ask you to speak first?
Okay. Here we go. I remember him. He's the White Mage guy.
I am Arun Senna, spokesman for the Gridanian delegation. Here on behalf of my esteemed sister, the Elder Seedseer, we shall provide support and protection to those in need during our time in Garlemald. To that end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort.
Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, I recognize something here.
Of course, with an experienced white mage such as yourself accompanying us as well, those requiring more involved treatment will be in safe hands. Raya O sends her regards, by the way.
Experienced white mage.
Suppose I'd better say my piece.
Ah, this has got to be the rogue trainer.
Wait, I know you.
What?
The name's Sicard, in case you've forgotten. Truth be told,
That must be the warrior one.
Forgotten. Any road, the Admiral asked Captain Hillfear to send his best, and for whatever reason, he picked me. Of course, if I'd refused, I'd be the laughing stock of the bloody executioners, and my reputation's taken enough of a keyhauling as it is.
Oh,
More
this is...
importantly,
Oh.
like any pirate worth his salt, I know when you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship.
Oh, the pirate kid from 5.4? Yes, shit, okay. This is the Xenos voice actor. I got it. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it. No, I know. I know now. I remember. It's just, dude, it's, you know, I don't have to tell you how long it's been since I've played 5.4 or whatever. Anyway, cool. Okay, but like this one is the little nerd that stands in the Warriors Hall. And who's that?
So if the Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but a promise of peace in our time, then that's what we'll do.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Since we all know how much the Empire loves its steel, we thought we'd bring along a few smiths to make the most of it. Give them a pile of scrap and they'll cobble together anything you fancy.
Yeah, scholar.
Of course,
Yeah.
just like the Gridanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose in mind, but we're more than capable of cracking skulls, believe you me.
The Xenos voice actor is always having way too much fun. I just did the Marauder and Warrior quests.
But then again, so are we.
I just did the Marauder Warrior quest. That guy doesn't even look familiar, man. Oh, that stuff leads to Curious Gorge? Lise, dude, Lise. It's been a while since I've seen her.
The most dependable warriors of Uldar and Alamigo have assembled at the Sultana and General Aldin's behest.
Hello? Pugilist?
If Garlemald has truly fallen, then the whole place is likely to be crawling with Telophoroi. We'll need plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others to follow. That's where we come in. Naturally, Marshal Tarapin and I will be leading from the front.
This guy He's a national treasure. I love him. Yeah, I wish I had done the Black Mage story, man.
It's been some time since I last saw you in your element on the battlefield.
And the green one's the rogue story? What? He looks like the pugilist guy. Huh. Yeah. I know this guy. He's the like the not your like nemesis. He comes up beside you. He's sort of your like partner in crime. He's always there, like the right-hand man. Yeah, I remember him.
From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Matoya, the avatar of destruction.
What? Oh shit.
With comrades like these, I know we'll succeed, no matter what awaits us.
At least he's okay,
and then
man.
we might finally get a chance to enjoy a good long rest. But until then, let's give it our all.
That's LSA's line. Let's give it our all.
As for Ishgard, we Temple Knights have come in force to uphold our nation's commitment to the peace and welfare of our allies. Accordingly, I have been designated commander of the Eorzea.
Come on!
Contingent. I will do all
I skipped
in
accidentally.
my power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you require.
God damn. I clicked with my left hand. Mistake.
The four high houses, House Hylanot foremost among them, have arranged for a host of
Hylanot.
machinists to join us on our mission.
Wait, where are the machinists? Oh my god, is she here?
Their knowledge of Imperial Magitech is sure to be a great boon.
She's not
They will
here!
address any problems of a technical nature, together with the smiths of Limpsa Lomitsa.
She said Limpsa. Oh, that's what I'm gonna call it from now on. Oh my god, there we go, dude. Suck on that. They get their just desserts.
Another awaiting introduction.
Him? Oh no! It's the young
Lord
one.
Monolane.
What is he doing here? The bearded human's the Dragoon trainer. I remember, but I didn't spend much time on Dragoon. Old Limpsa. So Manolane's here.
Ah, yes. Emanolane de Forton, at your service.
Hi. Yes, hi.
Though, lest there be any misunderstanding, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent chance to make something of myself. Oh, and fight for world peace and all that. But, should the opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
May your graceful prancing lead the way to victory. Okay. Fantastic.
Huzzah! I cannot wait to regale Honoa with my tales of daring do.
Honoa! I remember that little guy.
I believe that concludes introductions for the Grand Company of Eorzea.
She's not impressed.
Our allies from the Eastern Alliance were due to
Dude,
arrive
what a
some
beautiful
time ago,
face.
but it would appear they have been delayed.
Oh my god. Is he coming? Is she coming?
Would that be the shinobi of Doma?
They can't send he in, but it's probably going to be Yugiri.
Actually, they've been tasked with relaying messages back and forth between the various eastern nations.
Oh.
According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors has been sent in their stead.
Is it Gosetsu? Is he alive still?
Out of my way, you preening fool!
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's her! Oh shit, I remember her. From the steps, dude. She was my favorite. Oh my god, my queen.
Forgive us for coming late. We
Dude.
are the delegates of the Eastern Alliance.
Welcome.
Cyrena, and you've brought company.
For battle and blood we come, as a step is sorely lacking in both. No towers befoul our lands, so we marched on those of Doma, only to find them beyond our reach.
Dude, Sadu is like, oh god, she's angry. She's angry all the time. I love it.
But now our thirst for slaughter will be slaked. No
Oh my god, they brought Little Sun as well. What the shit? Dude, amazing. Yeah, okay. Shrimp Mustache is here too, yeah.
No, we go to make peace with the Iron Men, not war.
Warriors of the Steppe, we've heard many tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are...
Members of the Dalmascan resistance
Shit!
group.
They came in lingerie. That's so stupid, dude. Oh no, I can't take it seriously. Hello.
And the Bosnian resistance. Between them, they have a wealth of experience in espionage, and are particularly adept at infiltrating Imperial facilities. Which is fortuitous, since Garlemald's domain is so vast that I could never hope to handle reconnaissance duties all by myself.
And they didn't see fit to give them any voice acting.
Dalmasca, Bosnia, Alamigo. All lands which have suffered the tyranny of the Empire.
I can't help but notice that the characters in the back row are frozen. Just saying.
I would never presume to question your motives. Nevertheless, I must reiterate that our
Goddamn
goal is to
lingerie.
aid the victims of the Telophoroi, the common folk of Garlemald. And they are victims, make no mistake. Though I understand that many may struggle to see them as such.
You're more right than you know. For every one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused.
Look, they're frozen. Their characters are not moving. The models are just stuck.
Not only in Alamigo, but everywhere we went. And who could blame them? The Empire's always been the enemy. But after seeing what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans, there's no denying the simple truth. They're just people. No different from you or I. They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we. So do we all. Fordola, who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again. Every Eorzean here knows Cid Garland, the Imperial defector who shared with us countless technological wonders.
They mentioned Fordola before Cid. That's a win.
Gaius bloody Baelsar himself is working to help rebuild Wurlid, a nation he once conquered. So you can believe me when I say that every fighter here understands and accepts that the Imperials are not monsters and are deserving of help. Or at least that they were able to put aside their feelings for the greater good. It won't be easy, but we're all determined to make this world a better place.
Dude, Lise always has too many pretty words. We gotta go. Come on. Yes, yes.
What lingering concerns I may have had were clearly unwarranted. I agree with everything you said wholeheartedly.
Oh, she's still with Arenvald? God, they cooped up.
And we are in accord.
Damn it.
Now, let us review our strategy. To reach the Garlean capital in northern Ilsabard, we must cross the central mountain range. Fortunately, Garlean Ironworks can provide aerial transport, sparing us this most treacherous part of our journey.
So everyone here has one of those little talismans? Fantastic.
However, attempting to fly any closer to Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telophoroi. As they appear to have seized control of the majority of the Imperial military, we must assume that includes its fleet. In addition, Garlemald possesses devices that can interfere with airship navigational systems, further discouraging an airborne approach.
Given the circumstances, the closest we dare deploy our contingent is an area between the range and the capital, the Magna Glaciers.
The Magna Glaciers. What a name. Hey, Sedana, what up?
From there, we must travel the rest of the way on foot. We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste. Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of local roads and shipping facilities. The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. On the other hand, it will also allow others to easily spot us, so it is imperative that we only make camp in positions where we can easily defend ourselves. And the airships, which must be kept safe at all costs.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet. We will be tested. Sorely tested, I expect. But for our homes and for our people, and a people not our own but in need, we will succeed.
That one didn't flow so nicely.
Spare no effort in your preparations. Once we depart, there is no turning back.
Oh, shit. The back row is still unmoving. That looks so weird. Oh no. Oh no. Are we just standing outside again? Oh no, we're inside. This is gonna take a while, if I plan to speak to everyone. With the mole champions of the Nadam and the Dothal having sent many here, I had thought to defend the steppe in their absence. Would have done so if not for my step-brothers. They urged me to grant our allies the sun's might, and his radiance may deliver them unto victory. So, though I must tolerate the presence of this feral Dotharli dog, as first among my brothers, I could do no less than accept the challenge. My deeds will become stuff of legends. I care not for the Iron Men and their troubles. It's the destiny of the weak to die in ignominy. Even so, I will do as I have agreed. I volunteered to join the band at Serena's request, and if she thinks it's a worthy cause, that's reason enough. Though we hail from different tribes, our bond has grown strong of late. She is much better company on a hunt than any of the steppes oafish men could dream to be. Okay, they've got a thing going. Awesome. Glad to see you well, Lumen. Grandmother was worried for you. The night I agreed to come hither and join the contingent, the gods sent her a strange dream. 2 suns, one burning red, the other frozen black. Closer they circled, closer and closer, and as they danced, the world began to fell to ruin. In blinding chaos she spied blackened silhouettes, and knew at once that one of them was yours. Yet, we knew not how to interpret this dream, save as a sign that great danger awaits. But whatever lies ahead, I will walk with you, traveler. Oh, Rostic. Once again, we find ourselves fighting the same side. First Bozia and now Garlemald. May seem strange I'd agreed to aid the Imperials after waging war against them for so long, but here I am. It's time we put our past behind us. Here's the Lancer. I trust Justinian's proving himself useful addition to your band. Though I'm here today in my capacity as Temple Knight, I look forward to seeing the other former Azure Dragoon in action once more. These two, this is Machinist, this is Dragoon, yeah? He's part of the Gunbreaker story? Wait, what? I also just did the Gunbreaker story. Ah. Wasn't his name something else? Weird. If it isn't Lumen, 'tis thanks in no small part to you and the manufactory's future is looking brighter than ever, my friend. I'm pleased to report that a handful of my colleagues have been selected to join the contingent. Yeah, the expedition has ended, even the Temple Knights will be singing the Machinist's praise. Once they've borne witness, not only to our mechanical proficiency, but our combat prowess too, of course. This guy. Well, well, if I'd have known what a social gathering this would turn out to be, I'd have dressed for the occasion. Still, it seems the perfect opportunity to mingle with the other guests. Would I be correct in assuming that the ladies over yonder are Serena and Sardu of the steppe? Perhaps I should introduce myself, though I don't much like the look of that fellow with the enormous axe. The one, the bunny girl that you help, and the other? Oh, okay, and that must have been him. This is not the bunny girl one. I would have known. Okay, cool, yeah. Maxima, cast my lot with the Popularis to bridge the divide between Garlemald and her territories, that all may be united in common cause. But we were dispatched as a radical element. Dissenters looking to destabilize the empire from within. Many friends and even my parents perished in the unfortunate accidents. I too would surely have met the same fate if I hadn't defected. Nevertheless, I still dream of equality and peace for all. As the world itself stands on the brink of collapse, I hold out hope that one day, that dream will become reality. I'm so glad I found you. I have a letter from Master Heyman. Let me read it. Now let's see here. I have every confidence that your fist shall bring the Telophroi to their knees. And, should you espy any beautiful maidens thereabouts, perhaps sing them my praises? Charming, Master. Well, more fool for me for thinking the letter would contain something actually inspiring. Let's forget this note existed and focus on the battle ahead. God, that guy. That's Master Yoshi, basically, from Dragon Ball. That was him. It seems so long since we were sailing across the Ruby Sea and charging about on the Azim Steppe with Serena and the others. I'd say we're overdue for another adventure. Brings back many memories to see so many familiar faces. Been through so much together. Good times. And not so good. I expect Garlean will mostly be the latter. I'd like to believe that we'll look back on those days more fondly in the years to come. But for that to happen, we'll have to make it out of this alive. Don't die on me now, eh? So, this music is loud. Listen, this is 40%. That's 100%. And that's off. Just think about how, like, constant and consistent it is in your mind. It doesn't let up. Often his father told me of the struggles faced by Alamigo in the days of the occupation. I too have crossed swords with the Empire on many occasions. No, not 100%. The Garlean's been long our bitter enemy. Her Grace has elected to bolster the Elsebard contingent of members of the Immortal Flames. As representatives of the Sultanate, we are one in our commitment to the cause. I've led troops into battle many a time, but I've never had a unit so diverse. While I've been briefed on their capabilities, I expect you could provide additional insight to their strengths and weaknesses. I appreciate any advice you may have. Old Sickard. Until the Empire fell, Garleans were the only ones who were allowed to impose tariffs upon sea. Weren't easy pickings, but I made myself plenty of gil. Since they've been so generous to me, and mine, perhaps it's time I returned the favor. Gave a little something back. Brunbar! I'm here representing the Marauders Guild, and it's my job to keep the smiths out of harm's way. Mind you, with the hammers of theirs, they can put a fair fight up themselves. With a bit of luck, this will be over and done before you know it. Maybe when it's all over, you could pay the Axemaster a visit. He still tells the new recruits about the time you killed Kurjuta and avenged that boy's parents. I remember like it was yesterday. So they all like throw back to everything you did with them. Can't lie to you, Lumen, I wasn't entirely sure of this whole thing when Sanson spoke to me, but if it means being your brother in arms, then who am I to pettifog? Shouldn't be so hard on him, I suppose. This bard is quite impressive, really. Yes, one must give credit where credit's due. Rather uncouth for one to do otherwise, after all. He's the guy who was my sort of... He wasn't like... it's these two were together in the bard storyline. He was like my nemesis, but he wasn't really. He was sort of coming up at the same time. Yeah. Our prowess has finally been recognized by the Order of the Twin Adder. Naturally, Guidolo is also here helping us. His ability as a bard is unmatched. I do worry about his judgment. However, you need not. I shall keep a close eye on him, I promise. Okay, we're almost done. There's a lot of talking, dude. I did not expect to see the other former Azure Dragoon here of all places. As he well knows, I'm not one for verbose greetings. We should instead let Lancers do the talking once we're on the battlefield. And we'll see if the other has been diligent in his training. We've been part of a joint military operation like this before with far greater numbers, but for some reason this feels very different to our previous experiences. Despite having shared little more than introductions, there's already a palpable sense of camaraderie. This is extraordinary. To be in such company, the finest our allies have to offer. With comrades such as these, we are bound to succeed, I'm certain of it. I was half expecting to find a man who taught me red magic amongst the number, but he's nowhere to be seen. I suppose he's had his share of unpleasant experiences with the Empire, but so have we all. Perhaps there's some other reason. In any case, I have a feeling I'll see him again when this is all over. I know the guy. We all know the guy. I'm sure he'll be pleasantly surprised by how much my sword play has improved since we last met. Blessed are we to have made countless steadfast allies over our journey's course. Indeed, we are joined today by many new acquaintances who in time shall be called our comrades and mayhap friends. Last one. I've close ties with the scouts of the Eastern Alliance and various resistance groups, and they are an absolute joy to work with. Amazing. We spoke to everyone. Oh no, wait, we missed this guy. In case you were wondering, Ashiva will be staying behind to defend the 12's Wood with my sisters. She was of the opinion that she would make a useful addition to our contingent, and was eager to make good on her vow to accompany me as well, which was flattering, but ultimately it was decided that her skills would be better suited and put to use keeping our homeland safe. I am of course obligated to share her every detail when we return. Amazing. Amazing. A joy to work with, perving over bunny girls. I know. Yes. I'm wondering what's going to happen if I click here now. Besides the delegates assembled here, the Amaljar and several other tribes offered to send troops of their own. Unfortunately, due to their physiology, many would struggle to simply survive in the harsh climate of the Ilsabard. They'd also like to prove tempting targets for abduction by the Telafroi. All things considered, they can better aid us and this cause by bolstering our defenses in Eorzea, though their eagerness to do so has been noted. We shall have to suffice. Ere we embark, we must distribute the warden scales to our comrades. Care to do the honors? We heard it'd be cold in Garlean, so we came prepared. There you go. Oh, the talismans. We keep these close at all times, yes? I'll see that none are misplaced. Ah, and before I forget, I have a message from Hien. In distant lands, in times of strife, together stand, together fight. In darkness shines the light of life. I hope I have done his words justice. Doma, like much of Othard, has been plagued by the towers, yet while he could not be here, he wishes to express his shared conviction. Hien and Yugiri labor without rest to unite the people, and with their aid, we will keep the enemy at bay. And we of the Steppe and the Eastern Alliance will repay their efforts by ending this war. Lucia. Warding scales of Ishgardian delegation, I take it? Yes, here you go. Many thanks. These talismans may prove to be the deciding factor in the battles to come. I find myself conflicted by this foray into Garlean, sent by the Empire to infiltrate Ishgard, only to throw my lot in with those whose secrets I was supposed to be stealing. Now, I lead a mission to save the countrymen I betrayed. But that is doubtless why I was chosen by Lord Aymeric. He would have me put my extensive knowledge and former ties to good use. I will not disappoint him. For the future of Ishgard, Garlean, and the world at large, I will lead us to victory. There's so much talking, dude. I cannot even understand. Like, so many people must skip all of this. I'm almost certain, like, 80% of the player base just, like, boom, boom, booms it. There's a set of warding scales I spy. Not that I'd know what they'd look like. That's them. Wow, look at these. Even a layman like me can tell that they're bursting with aether. All the better to fend off the tempting waves? Is that the right term? Anyway, these will give us one less thing to worry about, which just leaves the other mountain of whatever else is waiting for us in Garlean. Only one way to find out, eh? Nervous or not, I'd march through all 7 hells if it gave me a chance to put Xenos back in the grave where he belongs. Yeah, remember he rose from the dead, dude. That's you, baby? Yeah. I hear you got something for us. Take it. Ah, them's the scales everyone's been talking about. Pretty little things, ain't they? I reckon they'll be worth a gill or two when this is all over. But we'll hold on to them for now. One other thing. I know what you're thinking. Why didn't they send Einzar instead? Yeah, there you go. Bugger if I know. All the Admiral and Captain Hilfer told me was they needed someone to help safeguard the future. And here I am. Can't say they haven't got a sense of humor. Of course, some of you might be wondering, what good a pirate is on dry land in the middle of the sodden snow of all places? Well, me and my crew will do whatever needs doing, so let's set sail. However the saying goes on airships. Maybe little dull bits and filler bits, but nah. Had the biggest, dumbest grin on your face for this whole scene. It's cool. It's nice, yeah. Yes. Take it. It's a lot of cool people that you met. It's like a nice recap before you head out into the storm. These are the famed warding scales, enough for me and my men I see. I'm especially grateful for this opportunity to visit distant lands. I wish to follow in the footsteps of Master Etoa and learn all there is to learn of the star we call home. Etoa Kant, I remember. Indeed. Primary lesson I volunteered to join the expedition. Reason I volunteered. to journey to the outside the Twelveswood, much less enter into Imperial territory. It's a rare privilege afforded to Pudgel. Now, not that I'm tagging along to see the sights. The Garleans would benefit from our healing magics, as would our comrades, should fighting break out. Who's he anyway? You have a warding scale for me too? Yes, I do. There you go. It's really, God, it's really raining outside now. I want to turn the music off, but I can't. It's not working. Thank you for this, and for going to such incredible lengths for the sake of my people. Though I have little offer in return. I would impart some advice, if I may. You may have been told many times to wear the cold of Ilsabard, but I cannot stress enough that this is no token warning. I will be distributing specifically made warming tinctures courtesy of the Alchemist Guild, but understand that they are no substitute for proper protection. I leave the provisioning of said protection to your discretion. Now, let's proceed to Alamigan Quarter. Make final preparations and have the pilots ready for your airship. Okay. I need to go and close a window or two, I think. This is our last chance to make ready before you set forth. Needn't worry about Eorzea and I. Still have what we wore in Garlemald before. Estinian claims to be quite warm and toasty in his armor, and since he spent a fair bit of time up north recently as well, I have no reason to doubt his words. Most of the others we borrow in the Grand Company stock. The rest of you could do likewise, I suppose, provided you're not overly concerned with style. Not to put a fine... not to put too fine a point on it, but I wouldn't be seen dead in one of those ridiculous overcoats. If only I had the time to find something to my liking. Hark! Is that the cry of the scions in need of a tailor, I hear? Oh no. Is it Tataru? But how? I have my ways, yes indeed. You thought you could sneak off to Ilsabard without telling me? Nothing escapes my notice. There she is, dude. Now you will wear these garments I've made for you, whether you like it or not. You never cease to amaze me. But why do you need a new outfit as well? Wait, do you come in with us? What? No, of course not. Silly. It's all in the name of fashion, rather the pursuit of the highest quality of fashion. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my creations if I've never worn them myself? This is her tailor's outfit, or what? I did have one thing to share. Argmus and Bloomvida have finally returned from the assignments in faraway lands. They'll be staying at the Rising Stones for a while to keep an eye on events throughout Eorzea. Since they'll be running things back at the headquarters, I was wondering if you could lend a hand in Charlene. She wants to go to Charlene! Oh, why not? You can keep Kral company in the Baldessian Annex. Yes, we'd love to have you there. And I heard Argmus and Bloomvida did a fine job carrying on in our stead, while we lie in comatose. With them in charge of the Rising Stones, we have nothing to worry about. My thoughts exactly. Also, while I'm confident you won't go collapsing again, because a certain someone who shall remain nameless isn't in a position to transport your souls to another world, if anything similarly disastrous were to happen, I'll be well positioned to do something about it. Anyway, got a few things to take care of, then I'll make my way to Charlene. I hope these new clothes are enough to keep you warm in Garlemald. It's not much, but it's the only thing I can do for you, other than pray for your safe return, which I will, every day. Fantastic. Let's not keep the contingent waiting any longer. Here are your winter woolies, handcrafted by yours truly. Not for me, right? Oh, shit. She actually gave me one. Okay. Thanks. I guess. You maintain that bringing Sadu on a mission of mercy, when her militant doctrine is something like give no quarter, is a mistake? No, she's fantastic. She's perfect. She belongs here. What time is it? It is... I just missed talking to them. What the hell? Now they're all gone. That's fine. I spoke enough. It is 10 o'clock. And, yeah. It's pretty late for me already.